in the very first over, the new ball in hands. Zishan Zahoor. That one did not turn at all. It went straight with the arm, as he was trying to play it inside the line. Imran Ganai, Lakhan Bharti is the only change. Sharid Shafi, Umar Farooq, Zahid Dar and Zishan Zahoor. Two fielders outside the ring. He was trying to go across the line, and that one leaving the right hander on its way to the wicketkeeper. Ahmed Umar Bande, Umar Nisar starting the proceedings with the bat. Couple of fielders on the boundary. Mid-on was up inside the ring, went straight to him, no run. It's the end of the first over in the second semi-final. Team Jasif started the proceedings with the ball. Elegant strikers, a 2 for no wicket. Toss does play an important role here. Team batting first has been on the losing side many a times, so you got to put runs on the board in excess of 150, which is the par score here at Nilendrus Bijbehara, and that might be on the back of Umar Bande. He was quick to react at the toss that they are going to put runs on the board, and then having some decent bowlers, 3 seamers, a couple of spinners, they can put pressure on Team Jasif. Team Jasif on the other hand, they got a couple of changes as well. Shahid Khan, who was playing in the last match in the quarterfinals, is out, and he has been replaced by Lakhan Bharti, the left arm spinner, with an all-round option. Slip continuing for the right hander. Backward point, third man is gonna stay inside the ring. Mid-on is halfway from the boundary, and there is a square leg deflected off the pads. Shout for LBW. That's never gonna be out, and the ball is trickling away to the fence. Stops on its own. The batsman will come back for a couple of leg byes. There is a man at forward square leg on the boundary. There is a long off on the boundary as well. Mid-on inside the ring. Backward square leg inside the ring as well. Next ball, it's gone up in the air, a leading edge, but it will fall in no man's land and will trickle away for a couple of more runs. Umar Nisar with the first runs from his bat. Wasn't a convincing shot at all. He was trying to go over extra cover, almost a leading edge. Lakhan Bharti straight away in his first over, and he's debuting here at Nilendrus Cricket Stadium, bowling those left arm orthodox deliveries, leaving the right hander. That's why he has posted a slip. Next ball, but he has been off target outside the leg stump. I don't understand his tactics, what he's trying to do. Fine leg is up inside the ring, and he's playing with fire. Anything on to the bat, that will trickle away to the fence for 4. Lakhan Bharti to Umar Nisar, tucks it neatly. He has got it in the gap. Fielder from mid-on heads to his right and limits the scoring to just 1. So runs in the form of 2s and singles so far. Ahmed Umar Bande, he is the mainstay of the batting of elegant strikers. He has to go big in this all-important semi-final. Team Jasif, they have got quality left-arm orthodox spinners and they have got a champion of spinner in their ranks. Well bowled. Has the outside edge been found? It has been found. The finger goes up and Ahmed Umar Bande has been undone. That is a huge blow to elegant strikers. Ahmed Umar Bande. Left arm orthodox. Nothing wrong with the attempted shot. Awkward bounce in their ranks. Shoulder of the bat. Has the outside does the rest. And the first blood has been drawn. Lakhan Bharti. What a start to this man. Into the team, into the attack straight away. And he hasn't disappointed Parvez Rasool, the skipper of Team Jasif. Two overs done. It's 7 for 1. And Gauhar, they have right-handed batsman, left arm orthodox strike rate of 170. Champion of spinner has replaced the captain. Well has the outside edge been found? And a warm welcome and a very good afternoon to Zahid Bhai in the com box.
Assalamu alaikum और बहुत-बहुत शुक्रिया. दूसरा सेमीफाइनल टीसीआई मैक्स बिजबेहारा प्रीमियर लीग के 5वें एडिशन का. टीम जासिफ बनाम एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर श्रीनगर. और टॉस जीतकर जो एक्सपेक्ट किया था हमने कि टॉस जीतने वाली टीम जो है, टॉस जीतने वाले जो कप्तान हैं वो पहले गेंदबाजी के लिए जाएंगे और वही किया परवेज रसूल ने. टीम जासिफ के कप्तान टॉस जीतकर किया गेंदबाजी का फैसला और इनवाइट किया एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स को पहले बैटिंग पर. और एक अच्छी शुरुआत यहां टीम जासिफ को मिली है. दूसरे ओवर में लखन भारती ने विकेट निकाली है और एक बड़ी विकेट अहमद उमर बांडे टीम के कप्तान, जिनके बल्ले से काफी सारे रन्स आए हैं. BPL5 में लीडिंग रन स्कोरर हैं वो बिजबेहारा प्रीमियर लीग के 5वें एडिशन के. और आज एक बार फिर से निराश कर गए हैं टीम को. क्वार्टर फाइनल में भी वैसी पारी हमने देखी नहीं थी उनके बल्ले से. जीशान ज़हूर, ये ऐसे गेंदबाज जिन्होंने सबको प्रभावित किया है, सबको इंप्रेस किया. वो टर्न कैसा मिल रहा है, वो शार्प टर्न. और बल्लेबाज की वो जो उम्मीदें हैं उनसे परे हटकर गेंदबाजी हो रही है. यहां जीशान ज़हूर की तरफ से बाएं हाथ के एक तगड़े स्पिनर जिन्होंने बहुत तगड़ी गेंदबाजी की है इस पूरे इवेंट में. जो पहला फाइफर किसी गेंदबाज को मिला था वो यही गेंदबाज थे टीम जासिफ के लिए. और क्या सही तराशा है इस गेंदबाज को परवेज रसूल ने. ये भी यहीं के लोकल सितारे हैं, अंडर 19 कैटेगरी के प्लेयर. सबको प्रभावित किया है अभी तक. लीडिंग विकेट टेकर्स की लिस्ट में काफी ऊपर आते हैं ये. एक बार फिर से जीशान, इस बार लेंथ को थोड़ा सा पीछे रखा था. बल्लेबाज को ऑन साइड में जाने के लिए आमंत्रित जरूर कर रहे क्योंकि वहां मिड विकेट को बाहर रखा है. और यदि बल्लेबाज एक मिस टाइम स्ट्रोक खेलते हैं तो वहां फंस जाएंगे. फिलहाल तीसरा ओवर 9-1 विकेट के नुकसान पर उमर निसार और गौहर अहमद की जोड़ी मैदान पर है. उमर निसार जिन्होंने लगभग एवरेज बल्लेबाजी की है. अगर हम एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के बल्लेबाजों की बात करें जो इस टूर्नामेंट में बैटिंग हुई है, अहमद बांडी के बाद दूसरे नंबर पे इन्हीं के रन से एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स श्रीनगर के लिए. और आज अहमद के आउट होने के बाद वो कार्य यहां से अब संभालना पड़ेगा उमर निसार को. लेकिन गेंदबाजी यूनिट टीम जासिफ का सबसे खतरनाक गेंदबाजी यूनिट अगर हमने देखा है अभी तक BPL5 में. इस बार खूबसूरत शॉट, कमाल की टाइमिंग और गेंद जागी बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रनों के लिए. कमाल का शॉट था, इंतजार किया आने का और एक सही दिशा में पॉइंट और उस बैकवर्ड पॉइंट के खिलाड़ी के बीच में से कमाल की टाइमिंग के साथ वो रफ्तार वाला शॉट था। ये 4 रन मिले, ओवर की समाप्ति हुई। और जीशान की बात कर रहे थे हम इरशाद भाई, किस प्रकार की वो गेंदबाजी अभी तक उन्होंने की है। इस गेंद को छोड़कर बाकी जो 11 गेंदें डाली वो काफी एक तो इंप्रेसिव बॉल्स हम कह सकते हैं, और वो लाभदायक भी हो सकती थी अगर वहां पर एक छोटी सी गलती बल्लेबाज करते।
He has improved leaps and bounds, Zishan Zuhur, and having a champion bowler by his side, backing him up and captaining the side and giving him the new ball. That does wonders to the confidence of a young man. Beautifully bowled by Lakhan Bharti. Almost got another one. Umar Nisar has to be very careful. Gawhar Ahmed and Umar Nisar, they have to pinch in a partnership here. Mid-on is up inside the ring. He was trying to force the issue. Long off on the boundary. There is a man on the deep mid-wicket boundary. The batsman tries to go across the line. Lakhan Bharti. He was wavered with the first couple of deliveries, tucked away behind square on the onside. Nicely done by the right-hander. Gawhar gets 2 runs to his name. Couple of runs, taking elegant strikers forward to 15 for 1 in the 4th over. And we were mentioning the bowling attack that Team Jasif has. Plethora of spinners, another beauty. The ball leaving the right-hander and the batsman is trying to go straight down the ground. There is the temptation. Mid-on is up inside the ring and they are enticing him to go back over the bowler's head, and that's why there is a slip in play. Oh, how has it missed the stumps? That one will go and find its way into the boundary for 4 byes, but that was a peach of a delivery. Beaten all ends up. Wicketkeeper thought that it will trim the bails on its way. It wasn't the case. Luck on the side of Gawhar. Elegant strikers get 4 byes. That was a superb delivery from the left arm orthodox spinner. Gawhar once again, this time hesitantly played, no runs, well fielded coming from the follow through. This has been superb bowling from Lakhan Bharti. The moment he picked up a wicket, he has been on the rise. He has been bowling with some sort of a venom and penetration, and he's getting the ball to talk for the final time in this over. This time he goes across the line with the horizontal bat. There is protection for that shot. Mid-wicket gets around, limits the scoring to just 1. 4 done. It's 20 for 1. Elegant strikers after being put into bat by Team Jasif.
वापसी की यहां कोशिश करेगी अब ये जोड़ी यहां से। उमर निसार और गवहर अहमद के पास वो क्षमता है रन्स बनाकर एक अच्छी पार्टनरशिप सेट करने की। 19 रखिए, उस सिंगल के बाद 20 रन आए हैं। 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 4 ओवर की समाप्ति कुल मिलाकर। और जीशान को यहां परवेज रसूल फिलहाल तो नहीं हटाएंगे गेंदबाजी से। जीशान ज़ुहूर अपना 3रा ओवर लेकर आए हैं, 8 रन ही खर्चे हैं अभी तक। विकेट की तलाश जरूर रहेगी इस युवा गेंदबाज को। विकेट टेकर हैं ये अपनी टीम के लिए। इस बार हवा में गेंद है, मिड ऑफ अंदर, और यहां लीजिए काफी दूर से आए वहां खिलाड़ी और एक आसान सा कैच, लॉन्ग ऑफ से आकर एक आसान सा कैच टपका है। इरशाद भाई, ये गेंद काफी लाभदायक थी और यहां देखिए बल्लेबाज की उस मंशा को पहले ही परख लिया था जीशान ने कि बड़े स्ट्रोक की कोशिशें करेंगे अब, क्योंकि पिछले 1-2 ओवर्स में काफी डॉट खेल चुके थे। और क्या कमाल की गेंद,
The trap was set. There were two slips. Long off was back on the boundary. They knew that the batsman is looking for a cut shot. That's why they posted two slips. The length was changed. The pace was varied. And he has fallen into the trap. That is full marks to the captaincy. Full marks to the bowler. Zishan Zohor strikes. And elegant strikers are finding themselves once again struggling. Top of the order. Ahmed Umar Bande promised a lot at the toss. But that hasn't been the case. 20 for 2 elegant strikers in the 5th over.
अच्छी कप्तानी के साथ अच्छी गेंदबाजी तो हुई है अभी तक टीम जासिफ की तरफ से। और यहाँ पर वो जो एक सवालिया निशान खड़ा हो चुका है बल्लेबाजी टीम के सामने। देखिए, आपको एक तेज तरार वो जो शुरुआत चाहिए। टीम जासिफ को अभी तक हमने देखा है एकमात्र टीम जिन्होंने बल्लेबाजी में पावर प्ले काफी अच्छा लूटा है, लेकिन वो पूरा क्रेडिट जाता है हिलाल कलर्ड को, जिस प्रकार से वो बैटिंग करते हैं पावर प्ले में। और रिसेंटली मैं उनका एक वो जो इंटरव्यू भी देख रहा था और उसमें भी उनका यही कहना था कि मेरा काम ही होता है अपोजिट टीम जो होती है उनको उनके माइंडसेट को बिल्कुल दबाव में रखने का, पावर प्ले में तेज तरह रन्स बनाने का। और टीम जासिफ को हिलाल कलर्ड के रूप में जो हम दूसरी पारी में देखेंगे, बल्लेबाजी जब वो करने आएंगे दूसरी पारी के, वो पावर प्ले को किस प्रकार से आज यहां से निपटा पाएंगे। हमने पिछले 2 या 3 मैचेस में देखा हिलाल कलर्ड काफी रंग में नजर आ रहे हैं बल्लेबाजी करते हुए। जीशान ज़ोहर बाया के गेंदबाज राउंड द स्टंप्स, और यहां उमर निसार काफी समय उन्होंने बिताया है क्रीज में। लगभग 2 ओवर्स वो अकेले अभी तक खेल चुके हैं। ओवेश शाह एक्सपीरियंस है और एक्सपीरियंस को यहां काम करना पड़ेगा टीम जासिफ को अगर इस मैच में हराना। देखिए, दूसरा जो एक और परिवर्तन लाया है अपनी फील्ड में परवेज रसूल ने, एक और स्लिप, 2 स्लिप्स लगाई है और दबाव बढ़ाने की कोशिश ताकि बल्लेबाज उस ट्रैप पे फंसे।
Yeah, that has been the strategy right from ball 1 to read the batsmen's minds. And that's exactly what they have done so far. And posting 2 slips for the right-hander with Zishan Zohor getting turn and bounce. That's very difficult to negotiate. With a new ball. Bad shout for LBW. He's gone up. But the umpire says nothing doing. Was it doing too much? Was it missing the leg stump? It was. They pinch a leg by. 5 overs done. Elegant strikers. They're trying to get something going their way. They are 23 for the loss of 2 as I welcome Zubair bhai in the commentary box.
शुक्रिया इरशाद भाई, बहुत ही अच्छा मैच हो रहा है अभी। सेमीफाइनल, दूसरा सेमीफाइनल BPL 2025 का, और टीम जासिफ ने टॉस जीत के गेंदबाजी करने का फैसला किया था। अभी तक जो टॉस पे उन्होंने जो फैसला लिया था वो काफ़ी उनके हित में जा रहा है, उनके पक्ष में जा रहा है। 2 विकेट उनके पास और गेंदबाजी करने के लिए परवेज रसूल अब खुद तैयार। 2 विकेट्स मिली है टीम जासिफ को। एक जीशान ज़ोहर ने सफलता दिलाई और एक सफलता दिलाई थी लखन ने। और अब आखिरी ओवर है पावर प्ले का, और आखिरी ओवर में कैप्टन खुद आए हैं गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। परवेज रसूल के हाथ में गेंद, एक स्लिप लगाई गई है, थोड़ी सी फील्डिंग चेंज होती हुई, लेकिन टीम जासिफ ने काफी अच्छा स्टार्ट किया है इस मैच में। 23 रन बोर्ड पे 2 विकेट के नुकसान पे। पारी का 6वां ओवर, परवेज रसूल गेंदबाजी करने के लिए तैयार। और जो सामने 2 खिलाड़ी है, अगर वो वैस शाह की बात करें या उमर निसार की बात करें, ये पार्टनरशिप काफी क्रूशियल रहने वाली है एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के लिए। तो अगर ये चलेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं एक अच्छा स्कोर खड़ा कर सकती है एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स, लेकिन वही परवेज रसूल एक ब्रेक थ्रू चाहते हैं यहाँ पे। हल्के हाथों से खेला ऑन साइड की जानिब, 2 रन की मांग जरूर थी, लेकिन 1 रन से ही खुश रहेंगे बल्लेबाज। और वैस शाह पिछले मुकाबले में मैन ऑफ द मैच बने थे क्वार्टर फाइनल में, और आज भी कुछ वैसा ही करना पड़ेगा। और आज थोड़ी सिचुएशन डिफरेंट है, आपने 2 विकेट्स बहुत जल्दी गंवाई है सेमीफाइनल में। दबाव तो बिल्कुल महसूस कर रहे होंगे दोनों बल्लेबाज, प्रेशर में जरूर होंगे, लेकिन ये चीज है कि प्रेशर से आपको कैसे बाहर निकलना है। आपको यहाँ से रैश शॉट्स की तरफ नहीं जाना है, आपको एक पार्टनरशिप बिल्ड करनी पड़ेगी, तभी जाकर आप इस मैच में जो है ना अपनी पकड़ जो है वो बना सकते हो। लेकिन वही टीम जासिफ बार बार अपने स्पिनर्स का इस्तेमाल करती हुई अभी तक पेस बॉलर को इंट्रोड्यूस किया ही नहीं गया है। स्पिनर के साथ बार बार जा रहे हैं और वहां पे सफलता भी मिल रही है उनको। निसार यहाँ पे सिंगल मिल जाएगी। रोटेशन ऑफ स्ट्राइक वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। उमर निसार की अगर हम बात करें, देखिए जब एक साइड से पूरे टूर्नामेंट में आप ओपन कर रहे थे, एक साइड से अहमद बांडे खेलते थे। अहमद बांडे वो तेज तरार स्टार्ट देते थे और उमर निसार कहीं ना कहीं वो रन बॉल ही जा रहे हैं पूरे टूर्नामेंट में। ज़्यादा कोई इंटेंट देखने को मिला नहीं है पावर प्ले में। लेकिन जब आप सेमीफाइनल जैसा मुकाबला खेल रहे हो तो आपको चाहिए कि आपको अपोज पे दबाव बनाना पड़ेगा और इसी प्रकार से दबाव बनाना पड़ेगा। वो करके दिखाया हुआ है शाह ने। बड़ा शॉट, काउंटर अटैक परवेज रसूल के सामने और 6 रन मिल जाएंगे बैट्समैन को। देखिए ऐसा इंटेंट आपको दिखाना जरूर पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जब आप सेमीफाइनल खेल रहे हो वो भी टीम जासिफ के सामने, उनके गेंदबाज काफी आग उगल रहे हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं आपको भी दबाव डालना पड़ेगा यहां से। अगर आप उस दबाव में या तो इंसान निखरता है या बिखरता है। लेकिन एक अच्छा शॉट था उवैस शाह का, 6 रन मिल जाएंगे और ये अच्छी क्रिकेट, एक 6 और उसके बाद ये सिंगल। अब दबाव गेंदबाज पे जरूर रहेगा, क्योंकि इस तरीके से अगर आप बैटिंग करेंगे कहीं ना कहीं आप मैच में बने रहेंगे। अभी भी 2 गेंद उगाना बाकी। उमर निसार 10 रन पे खेल रहे हैं, उवैस शाह 9 रन 5 गेंदे। उमर निसार को भी थोड़ा सा इंटेंट दिखाना पड़ेगा इस पार्टनरशिप में, क्योंकि देखिए 130 140 हमने कल के मुकाबले में भी देखा था कि आसानी से चेज हुआ था। कीपर मिस कर बैठे इस गेंद को, शायद स्टंपिंग का चांस बन सकता था वहां पे, लेकिन इनसाइड एज वहां पे लगी है बैट पे और गेंद गई बाउंड्री लाइन की जानिब। 4 रन मिल जाएंगे और अब कुछ रन आते हुए इस टीम के लिए। परवेज रसूल आखिरी ओवर ये पावर प्ले का, और थोड़े रन्स तो खर्च किए इस ओवर में। अभी भी आखिरी गेंद बची है इस ओवर की परवेज रसूल के सामने। उमर निसार ने स्टेप आउट किया था आखिरी गेंद पे, लकी रहे वहां पे कि गेंद मिस नहीं कर बैठे। इनसाइड एज के चलते वो बाउंड्री मिली और डॉट गेंद के साथ इस ओवर की समाप्ति। 6 के बाद 36, 2 विकेट के नुकसान पे एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स।
12 runs came off that over, and this is the shout on the last delivery of the previous over prior to this over. And the umpiring has been of a very good standard in this tournament so far. That ball was just missing the stumps, turning too much, and that's why the 2 umpires of the match, Mir Rasik and Zubair Ahmed, and Zubair has returned from his duties and now he's straight away into the semi-finals of Bijbehara Premier League Edition 5. This is the second of the semi-finals. Parvez Rasool bowling the first overs. Expensive, 12 runs came up that over, and Uwais Shah has shown some intent. Going down the pitch and going straight over the bowlers, back over the bowler's head. Bowling change. Sharid comes into the attack, knocking the ball onto the offside, shy at the non-striker's end. But the batsman well home in the safety of their creases. No run, no harm done. Score stays at 25 for 2 in the 6th over. Beg your pardon, this is the 7th over. The power play is done. 36 for 2. This time running the ball straight to the fielder. Direct hit and he would have been gone. And the wicketkeeper wasn't able to collect it cleanly as well. So Umar Nisar survives. The batsmen go through for 1. There wasn't a single there at all. The ball had gone straight to the fielder at point, and he was pouncing on the ball, Lakhan Bharti. Through the stumps. Tried to throw the stumps down, but not hitting them on the full. And the batsman dragging his bat past the popping crease. Over number 7, these two are trying to put up a partnership. There are fielders on the boundary, deep backwards, square leg, deep mid-wicket, long on, long off. Man sweeping on the boundary on the offside at cover. Sharid Shafi has been quite economical, hasn't picked up too many wickets. bowling away from the radar of the batsman and varying his pace. Not a massive spinner of the ball, but he brings in those variations in his pace and the length, and he bowls his 4 overs quite quickly. Next ball rocks back onto the back foot, elegant drive, man back on the boundary, sweeping, will restrict the scoring to just 1. So Team Jasif going in with a combination that looks like a very good combination against a strong batting unit of elegant strikers. They've got Azim Qazi, who can bowl spin, left arm spin. Imran Ganai bowls medium pace. Lakhan Bharti has bowled a couple of overs, left arm orthodox. Shahid Shafi comes in and bowls those quick 4 overs, bowls off spin. Zahid Dar and Zishan Zuhur, those capable spinners, quality spinners in the lineup. So they have got a plethora of options in the bowling department, in the spin department particularly, as Pervez Rasool has changed his ends. He's going to bowl from the same end from which he bowled his first over. He was very expensive in that first over, and now he will come up with some tricks up his sleeve. Elegant strikers losing couple of wickets, but this partnership so far has been quite effective. Run rate of 5.43, 7 overs have been completed, and they are 38 for the loss of 2 wickets. Partnership of 17 from 12. Well, this will be interesting now. Umar Nisar tried to come down the wicket in the previous over, the 5th ball of the first over of Pervez Rasool. Was lucky to get an inside edge this time. He was trying to go across the line, once again getting it off the inside edge, and once again trickles away to the boundary for 4. But the umpire signals wides. So nothing on the bat, nothing of the pad. These are effective runs, and these are welcome runs for Team Elegant Strikers. Taking this partnership to 21, Pervez Rasool hasn't found his mark this innings so far. He's bowling his second over, has been on the defensive side, up to picking up a couple of wickets. Left arm spinners have been quite effective so far, but off spinners, so far the pitch hasn't misbehaved with the off spinners bowling. There is turn on offer, but that's too slow. The batsman reads, a particular batter reads it off the pitch, because the ball turns quite slowly. Tossed up, driven down the ground, will be another single. Oaz Shah has looked confident, and the intent straight away from Oaz Shah. He's looked a busy player. He was the man of the match in the quarterfinals. He's a utility all-rounder. Bowls medium pace, has got the variations, can pick up wickets. He is a man to have in the side for Ahmed Omar Bande. Here is Pervez Rasool once again to Umar Nisar. Umar Nisar tucks it in the air, but backward up square on the onside. Good looking stroke. Man back on the boundary. Limits the scoring to just 1. Left-right combination causing those problems. Change of fielding once again. Slip has been posted, and there is a man at catching cover. Onto the pads, drifting onto the pads. Nicely played in the end by Oaz Shah. No run, it's a dot ball, and Pervez Rasool is not finding that rhythm. The rhythm and the effectiveness and the penetration with which he was bowling the previous matches. That's the wicket. That is the foul shot, and that's the rhythm that was needed. Pervez Rasool strikes and gets the well settled Oaz Shah. Turns away from the left-hander. He was trying to run at him. Past the bat, the wicketkeeper does the rest. Wicket number 3, and the partnership of 21 has been broken. Elegant Strikers lose their third at 46 with a ball to go in the 8th over. That's the experience that Parvez Rasool has. He knew that the ball is not turning, but that one spun sharply. Tossed up, the dip, and then the spin. Away from the left-hander. Wicket-keeper was up to the mark. Brilliantly done. Elegant Strikers find themselves in a bit of problems top of the order. This partnership tried to resurrect the innings. Parvez Rasool had other ideas. New man in, survives. That is a top-notch delivery for the right-hander, the newcomer. Overdone, 8 completed. Elegant Strikers, 46 for the loss of 3 after being put into bat by Team Jasif. Sharp incoming delivery that off-spinners delight. Batsman getting well forward, covering the turn. Hit on the pads, but the impact was outside the line of off-stump. Another bowling change and some more left-arm orthodox spin coming your way. It's Azim Qazi, bowled well in the previous match. He has been the go-to man for Parvez Rasool, be it with a ball or with a bat. Has scored number of runs in this tournament and has picked up wickets. Crucial wickets for his team. Elegant Strikers batting to come. After this, Danish Hilal is out there in the middle. Piyash Chikara, Rana, Sky, Munib Munaf, Shahid Ali and Saqib. They bat deep. Saqib is the under-19 player. A slip in place, very wide for Azim Qazi to the right-handed Umar Nisar. Flights this one up, he goes downtown, man on the boundary. Oh, it falls short of him and then he lets it go through his legs for 4. That's not the start that Azim Qazi wanted. Flighted, the batsman was trying to launch it down the ground. The fielder, he was casual there. And Umar Nisar gets a welcome boundary. Next ball, he just defends it forward, straight to Parvez Rasool. Zahid Dar is in the slips. Third man is up inside the ring, long on, long off on the boundary. Azim Qazi gets it past the bat of the right-hander. Slip was waiting anxiously for that outside edge. This is nice bowling. These are good variations. And he's not giving those options, the scoring options to the 2 batters. Shout for LBW. Looks adjacent. The finger goes up. And he has gone straight upstairs. Umar Nisar has been adjudged LBW. But he has decided to have a look. And the third umpire has to come and look whether he was out or not. And first they will check the feet. It looks like a fair delivery. And now the front arm spin vision will tell whether the ball pitched on or whether the ball pitched outside the leg stump. Since it has been given out, so it has to be either pitching outside the leg stump or there had to be a conclusive evidence that it has struck the bat first. Otherwise, there are no options of any survival for Umar Nisar. Azim Qazi letting a couple of deliveries to slide across the right-hander and suddenly bowling one straight with the arm. The batsman trying to sweep was pinned in front. The third umpire is looking whether the ball pitched on or not. It's a legal delivery. The feet have been checked. Because he does not bowl a no ball. More often than not is Azim Qazi. Forward, he was looking to just play it across the line. That's a dangerous shot when the ball is pitched on. I think it's pitched on. It looks like pitching onto the stumps. The DRS is loading up. Once again, flight. And there has to be another thing that has to be looked and checked quite keenly, whether the ball is missing the stumps. It isn't missing the stumps. It's umpire's call. Wickets umpire's call. So it's bad news for Umar Nisar. He has to walk back. And Azim Qazi strikes in his first over. Elegant strikers lose Umar Nisar, and they have lost the fourth wicket as well. This is trouble for elegant strikers. Going for a shot on a delivery which was going on with the arm, and he has been adjudged LBW, and that's what I mentioned earlier on. The umpire has raised his finger, so there needs to be a conclusive evidence. But the Wickets umpire's call, and it is bad news for Team Elegant Strikers. The 4 down now. They are in absolute tatters at the moment.
बिल्कुल इरशाद भाई, एक और विकेट गवाती हुई यहाँ पे एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स की टीम. जिस काम के लिए बुलाया गया था गेंदबाज अजीम काजी को, वो काम करके दिया है अपनी टीम को, टीम जासिफ को. और कहीं ना कहीं एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स मुश्किलात से 2-4. यहाँ से क्या स्ट्रैटेजी रहनी चाहिए, क्या प्लान रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये पार्टनरशिप काफ़ी अच्छी लग रही थी उनके बीच, लेकिन पहले उवैस शाह और उसके बाद उमर निसार को वापस जाना पड़ा. बहुत ही खराब हालत में एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स. सुमित कुमार यादव आए हैं नए बल्लेबाज.
Sumit Kumar Yadav. Well, it's not Surya Kumar Yadav. Sky Sumit Kumar Yadav got off to that strike. Inside out. Parvez Rasool was at cover. The batsman's heart might have been in his mouth when he played that inside out drive. It's a single to finish over number 9. Elegant strikers losing 4 wickets earlier on, a 52 for 4. They lost Ahmed Umar Bande earlier on. Gawar Ahmed too went cheaply. Uwais Shah did put up a resistance, and Umar Nisar was looking good for 21 before playing rash shots. I blame both these batters. Well, Uwais Shah was looking so good. He was timing the ball well. He was hitting the ball well as well. And hit a 6 out of nowhere against Parvez Rasool. And then stepping out on a delivery which spun away. And he was found wanting. Bowling change. Parvez Rasool has taken himself off, and he has changed the ends for Shahid Shafi. He's bowled 1 over, no wickets for 2. And now this is the opportunity for these part-timers to get and slip in through some quick overs without giving too much away. C-date start right on the money. These 2 batters, Danish Hilal and Sumit Kumar Yadav, they have to do a lot of hard work to get elegant strikers to some sort of respectable position for their bowlers to bowl something at. Cuts it up the stumps, well fielded. It's Imran Ganai there. Akif Khan. They look similar in stature. It's Akif Khan doing that misfielding on the boundary the previous over. This time around, saved a certain boundary because that was hit crisply. Bowls wicket to wicket, never leaves those stumps. Sharid Shafiz up against Sumit Kumar Yadav. Sumit Kumar once again driving the ball on the offside, picking up another single. Once again, right-left combination, causing the captain of the side to change the fielding positions every now and then. He's got a catching mid-wicket in place because the batsmen, they try to tuck the ball away on the onside. Flight given, can be in the air, and the fielder might come into the play. Driven down the ground, the batsman will pick up another one. So they are trying to rotate the strike and pinch up those ones and twos to get that momentum back on their side. And once set, they can play their shots. Now the left-hander is on strike. Bottom edges it. The batsman run through. That's good running between the stumps. The wicket-keeper was looking to throw the ball, but the batsmen were too quick. So runs coming in singles. The boundaries have dried up. And the bowlers of Team Jasif, they are successful in putting that stranglehold on the two batters, not letting them off the hook. Goes down the ground in the air for some time, not having the desired timing he was after. A single to the long on boundary finishes the halfway stage for elegant strikers. They fall for 57 and the players are going to have a strategic timeout.
शाबाश लगा उधर ही अंदर की तरफ आ जा
परवेज रसूल वापस गेंदबाजी करने के लिए तैयार. आज विकेटलेस जरूर रहे हैं, लेकिन माफ कीजिएगा एक विकेट उनको मिला है, लेकिन थोड़े से एक्सपेंसिव रहे. अगर 2 ओवर्स की बात करें 21 रन खर्च किए, लेकिन मौका है यहाँ पे चीजों को अपनी तरफ खींचने का, इसलिए खुद को वापस गेंदबाजी करने के लिए उन्होंने लाया. 59 रन बोर्ड पे, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पे 11वां ओवर चल रहा है और ये एक अहम फैसला कि परवेज खुद आए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए 11वें ओवर में. और यहां से वो यही चाहते हैं कि दोनों बैट्समैन जो है सेट ना हो क्रीज पे, क्योंकि आप जल्द विकेट निकालना चाहते हैं और टीम एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स को मौका नहीं देना चाहते कि कहीं भी उनको लगे कि वो गेम में बने हुए हैं. सेमीफाइनल मुकाबला, इस बार स्वीप करने का प्रयास और कोई भी रन नहीं मिलेगा. दानिश हिलाल, इनके पास टैलेंट है और आज उस टैलेंट का मुजाहिरा भी करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि देखिए बड़ा स्टेज है, सेमीफाइनल मुकाबला, ये डू और डाई गेम. अच्छा शॉट, लेकिन गैप ढूंढ नहीं पाए. 1 रन जरूर मिलेगा. यहां से अच्छी सोच है कि स्ट्राइक रोटेट कर रहे हैं दानिश हिलाल और उनके साथ साथ सूर्य कुमार. इन पे भी काफी जिम्मेदारी रहेंगी. आउट स्टेशन प्लेयर है आज, लेकिन स्ट्राइकर्स की टीम में खेलने का मौका मिला है तो जलवा दिखाना पड़ेगा. सेमीफाइनल मुकाबला है और तब आपके पास एक हीरो बनने का मौका है. जब आपकी टीम स्ट्रगल कर रही है, 4 विकेट्स आपने गंवाए और आप एक ऐसी पारी खेल के जाते हो जो बहुत समय तक याद रखी जाएगी, तो वो जिम्मेदारी होगी सुमित कुमार यादव पे और दानिश हिलाल, उनको बखूबी साथ देना पड़ेगा उनका. आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की 61 रन बोर्ड पे, लेकिन आज गेंदबाजों ने काफी अच्छा काम किया है टीम जासिफ की. अगर हम बात करें परवेज रसूल 1 विकेट मिली है, थोड़े से एक्सपेंसिव, लेकिन इस ओवर में काफ़ी अच्छी गेंदबाजी की है। केवल 3 रन खर्च किए, पहले 2 ओवर में 21 ज़रूर आए थे, लेकिन इस ओवर में केवल 4 रन खर्च किए और उनके 3 ओवर्स की समाप्ति होती हुई, और 11 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स 62 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 4 विकेट्स, और 9 ओवर का खेल यहाँ से बचा है। और जो उमर निसार की हम बात करें, 21 रन बनाए उन्होंने 23 गेंदों पे, बाकी कोई भी वहाँ पे आपको बल्लेबाज नहीं दिखेगा जिसने कुछ शॉट्स खेले हो। तो वो पार्टनरशिप देखने को मिली ही नहीं है आज। किसी भी बैट्समैन ने ये नहीं दिखाया कि मैं आज खेलूंगा, कुछ रन बनाऊंगा। और जब आपका ऐसा दिन होता है, सेमीफाइनल मुकाबला होता है, तो आप किसी ना किसी बैट्समैन को स्टेप अप करना पड़ता है अपनी टीम के लिए, कुछ रन्स बनाने पड़ते हैं। लेकिन अभी तक एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के किसी भी बैट्समैन ने वो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ क्रिकेट नहीं खेली है। और ये पार्टनरशिप काफी इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाली है दानिश हिलाल और सुमित कुमार के बीच में। यहाँ पे अगर एक विकेट गवा देते हैं एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स, तो मेरा मानना कि वो 120 130 जो दिमाग में चल रहा होगा, वहां तक भी पहुंचना लगभग नामुमकिन हो जाएगा। तो इन दोनों के बीच में ये जो पार्टनरशिप है ना, ये बहुत जरूरी है, अहम है। शारिद शफी वापस बुलाया गया है उनको गेंदबाजी करने के लिए। 2 ओवर में 7 रन खर्च किए, हालांकि विकेटलेस रहे, लेकिन वेरी इकोनॉमिक गेंदबाजी उन्होंने की है। शारिद शफी, जैसा कि इरशाद भाई बोल रहे थे कि वो ज्यादा टर्न नहीं मिलता है उनको, लेकिन अपने वेरिएशंस पे वो काफी रिलाई करते हैं। वेरिएशंस उनके पास बहुत अच्छी है, लेंथ में वेरिएशन करते हैं और पेस में वेरिएशन करते हैं। और हमने देखा कि शारिद शफी ज्यादातर गेंदें जो है ना उनकी विकेट्स में फिनिश होती है, ये खासियत है। लेकिन इस बार करारा प्रहार, बहुत ही जबरदस्त शॉट, गैप में शॉट, 4 रन देकर जाएगा दानिश हिलाल। जैसे कि मैं बात कर रहा था कि टैलेंट है इस खिलाड़ी के पास, और उस टैलेंट का मुजाहिरा दिखाना पड़ेगा आज बड़े मुकाबले में। सेमीफाइनल है ये BPL 2025 का, कि यहाँ पे जो मार्जिन ऑफ एरर है ना इस मुकाबले में, वो है 0। यहां से अगर आप मैच हार जाते हैं तो आपको टिकट कटवानी पड़ेगी श्रीनगर की। इस बार भी बैकफुट पे आए, फिर से अच्छा शॉट, और फिर से वही नतीजा। शारिद शफी को अटैक करते हुए, जो कि पहले 2 ओवर्स में काफी इकोनॉमिक साबित हो रहे थे, लेकिन 2 बॉल्स पे 2 बाउंड्रीज, और मोमेंटम थोड़ा सा शिफ्ट होता हुआ एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के पक्ष में। दानिश हिलाल काउंटर अटैक, और थोड़ी सी हल्की छोटी थी ये गेंद, लेकिन अच्छे तरीके से गेंद को पिक किया, और वो काउ कॉर्नर के एरिया में वो 4 रन बटोरते हुए दानिश हिलाल। थोड़ा सा दबाव होगा शारिद शफी पे, देखिए इस बार ये लेंथ अच्छी थी, लाइन भी ठीक ठाक, ऑन साइड की जानिब जरूर खेला है। दूसरे रन की मांग है और दूसरे रन की प्राप्ति भी है यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज के लिए। 10 रन आ चुके हैं 3 गेंदों पे, और अगर इसी इंटेंट के साथ बल्लेबाजी होती रही तो 120 130 तक तो पहुंच जाएगी ये टीम, और वहां से शायद वो कॉम्पिटिटिव टोटल होगा, फाइटिंग टोटल होगा। एटलीस्ट आप अपने बॉलर्स को कुछ प्रोवाइड कर रहे होंगे।
ढीला नहीं पड़ना है भैया।
दानिश हिलाल शारिद शफी के सामने, इस बार भी गेंद निकल जाएगी, ये निकल जाएगी गेंद, खराब गेंद, और 4 रन मिल जाएंगे। 3 बाउंड्रीज आ चुके हैं इस ओवर में। शारिद शफी का ये ओवर थोड़ा सा स्पॉइल होता हुआ, देखिए ये लाइन जो है ना वो डाउन द लेग थी ये गेंद, और सिर्फ दिशा दिखानी थी। वो जो फाइन लेग पे खिलाड़ी था 30 यार्ड सर्कल में, सिर्फ उसके अगल बगल से गेंद को निकालना था, और उसमें कामयाब हो गए बल्लेबाज दानिश हिलाल। अहम पारी खेलते हुए अपनी टीम के लिए 22 बना चुके हैं 15 गेंदों पे। बैकफुट पे आए, कट किया, लेकिन इस बार गैप नहीं मिलेगा। लेकिन 3 चौके इस ओवर में और एक डबल आया है, मतलब 14 रन अभी तक बना है इस ओवर में, तो कहीं ना कहीं ये सबसे अच्छा ओवर माना जाएगा अगर हम बात करें अगेंस्ट स्ट्राइकर्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से। अभी भी एक गेंद का आना बाकी है। शारिद शफी, सामने दानिश हिलाल, इस बार डॉट ही निकल जाएगी, लेकिन एक अच्छा ओवर, और कहीं ना कहीं वो मोमेंटम शिफ्ट होता हुआ। यहां से यही चाहिए कि आपको थोड़े से रन्स बनाने पड़ेंगे इंटेंट के साथ, वो जो है ना आपको बड़ा दिल दिखाना पड़ेगा, एंड यू हैव टू बी फेयरलेस। और जब आपका वो माइंडसेट होगा कि आपको बिना किसी हिचक के झिझक के खेलना है, वो शॉट्स खेलने हैं आपको, जो आपकी नेचुरल गेम है, वहां पे आपको देखिए सफलता भी मिल सकती है। लेकिन अगर आप वो वहां पे फेल हो जाते हैं, बड़े शॉट का जो प्रोसेस होता है उसको खेलने में फेल भी हो जाते हैं, तो फिर भी कहीं ना कहीं आपको ये लगेगा कि एटलीस्ट आई ट्राई टू अटैक द बॉलर्स rather than being कि आप बहुत ज्यादा डिफेंसिव खेल रहे हो और फिर आप डिफेंस में ही कहीं ना कहीं उमर निसार की तरफ फंस रहे हैं, तो फिर वो रिग्रेट रहेगा बल्लेबाज के मन में। तो आपको चांसेस तो लेने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि आपके पास कोई ऑप्शन है नहीं। सेमीफाइनल का मुकाबला, इंपॉर्टेंट मैच, डू और डाई गेम। परवेज रसूल बैक इनटू द अटैक, चौथा ओवर होगा उनका और आखिरी ओवर होगा उनके स्पेल का। परवेज रसूल, एक विकेट चाहिए उनको। 76 रन बोर्ड पे, 4 विकेट के नुकसान पे। सुमित कुमार यादव स्ट्राइक पे, परवेज के सामने बैकफुट पे आए और डाउन द ग्राउंड। अच्छा शॉट है ये, लेकिन पीछे खिलाड़ी जरूर मौजूद होंगे, एक ही रन मिलेगा। चलिए ये अच्छी बात है एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्ट्राइक पे जो है ना दानिश हिलाल रहे, क्योंकि वो अच्छे तरीके से गेम को समझ पा रहे हैं। अभी कुछ शॉट्स आए, कुछ बाउंड्रीज आए हैं उनके बल्ले से, तो दानिश हिलाल के पास अच्छा मौका आज हीरो बनने का इस अहम मुकाबले में। परवेज रसूल, दूसरी गेंद इस ओवर की, फ्लाइटेड गेंद, स्वीप किया था, लेकिन खिलाड़ी पीछे जरूर मौजूद है वो डीप स्क्वायर लेग के एरिया में। अजीम काजी, एक ही रन मिलेगा और परवेज रसूल हल जाते हैं बल्लेबाज को। देखिए इसीलिए वो जो है ना फ्लाइट दी थी गेंद में, वहां पे खिलाड़ी मौजूद था। अगर स्लॉक स्वीप की तरफ जाएंगे खिलाड़ी तो कहीं ना कहीं वहां पे मौका बन सकता है। हाफ हार्टेड अपील हुई थी वहां पे, लेकिन ज्यादा विश्वास नहीं था। एक्साइटमेंट थी लेकिन विश्वास नहीं था इस अपील में। परवेज रसूल आखिरी ओवर डालते हुए अपने स्पेल का, और पिछला ओवर काफी जबरदस्त डाला था और इस ओवर में भी काफी प्रभावित किया है अपनी गेंदबाजी से। केवल 2 रन इस ओवर में। देखिए पहले 2 ओवर्स में 21 रन खर्च किए थे परवेज रसूल ने, और आखिरी के 2 जो ओवर्स डाले, अभी तक 2 गेंद उकाना बाकी है, केवल 7 रन खर्च किए हैं। तो ये होती है लीडरशिप स्किल्स, ये होता है क्वालिटी गेंदबाज। एक और अच्छी गेंद, परवेज को अटैक करना बहुत आसान नहीं रहेगा, और लेफ्ट हैंड बैट्समैन के सामने तो वो यूजुअली बहुत ही घातक साबित हो सकते हैं। और सुमित कुमार यादव भी जानते हैं कि मुझे इस गेंदबाज को कहीं ना कहीं निकालना है, इसके बाद मैं बाकी गेंदबाजों पे वो जो है ना चार्ज ले सकूंगा, लेकिन इस गेंदबाज को कैसे मैं टैकल करूं, मुझे ये गेंद कैसे भी करके निकालनी है। और डाउन द लेग गेंद, खराब लाइन, कुछ रन्स मिल जाएंगे और दूसरे रन के लिए वापस आ रहे हैं बल्लेबाज सुमित कुमार यादव। और वो गेंद तो चली गई है बाउंड्री लाइन की तरफ। फील्डर गए थे रोकने के लिए लेकिन रोक नहीं पाए। लेग बाइस के चलते चौका मिलता हुआ एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स को, और इसी के साथ 13वें ओवर की समाप्ति। 82 फॉर द लॉस ऑफ 4 विकेट्स एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स।
This is turning out to be a very good partnership. 32 of 26. And what has been brilliant and the good thing about Danish Hilal has that he has predicted the lengths and the lines that the bowlers are going to throw at him. The previous over, Shahid Shafi, he played with a mind of his. Bowled the first delivery outside the off stump, tossed up. He planted his front foot, went across the line, swept it away for 4. And then the next ball, he dropped it short. Oh, he was prompted to drop it short. Then couple of deliveries down the leg side helped on its way to the boundary. "14 runs in that over, and the momentum has definitely shifted towards elegant strikers. Now Sky, Sumit Kumar Yadav, he has to support him ably from the other end, and Danish Hilal has got that start. 23 of 18 with the help of 3 lovely boundaries, and spin has been taken off, and it's the seam option. Akib Khan has been brought into the attack. From the far end of the ground, on strike will be Danish Hilal, the short-statured Danish Hilal, and the tall, lanky-looking Sky at the other end. Worked away into the gap, he's looking for 2 straight away, but will have to settle for just 1. Akib Khan will keep on bowling those back-of-length deliveries because he's got protection at deep mid-wicket. Deep square leg, long on, long off, very wide. Cover is sweeping on the boundary, and the third man is on the boundary as well. Now the left-hander is on strike. Akib Khan is trying to bowl fast, and this time dug it out in the pitch. The ball set up nicely, but no far behind that shot, and the batsmen come back for 2. That's good cricket all around. Aqib Khan trying to bounce the batsman up with square leg on the boundary, mid-wicket on the boundary for the left-hander. But that has been the sort of a ploy, trying to get wickets. That's neatly done. Deft touch, but finds Zishan Zuhur inside the ring. Third man was up inside the ring for the left-hander. The batsman pinch a single. Parvez Rasool changing his position for the right-hander, going to the opposite direction. There is a long on the boundary, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, and now a catching cover. Fine leg is gonna stay inside the ring. Third man is back on the boundary. Aqib Khan to Danish Halal. Danish Halal gets an under edge. The ball is collected by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. This is the 14th over, 6 more overs to come after this. Well, if they can bat up to the 16th over, these two without being dislodged and piling up runs and get to 100 and 110. That's beautifully played, using the pace, and what a piece of fielding that has been. Throwing his body at it. The man in the gully region, Zahid Dar, has done beautifully and saved almost 2 runs, 3 runs for his team. That's the commitment that's required. They're trying to spot the bowlers. That's right out of the middle of the bat, and that has gone over deep mid-wicket into the stands for a 6. Picking up bones out of that. That is a smash from the tall, lanky Sumit Kumar Yadav. Ends the over with a maximum. Beautifully played. 14 overs completed. 93 for 4 elegant strikers. Partnership of 43 is doing wonders for their team. They were in all sorts of problems when the 4th wicket was down. These two have shown the intent. It was dropped short, rocking back onto the back foot, eyes on the prize, launching it, no man back on the boundary. That was easy pickings. And it has shown and has given that indication as to why the skippers more often than not resort to the spinners. Here is the left arm orthodox spin of Zishan Zuhur. He has bowled economically, he's picked up a wicket as well. And he is the go-to man to break this partnership. Good start to his 4th. 10 for 1 so far from his 3. And Parvez Rasool is trying to prize a wicket here. Long off, long on, back on the boundary, deep backwards, square leg, and man at deep mid-wicket boundary. Zishan Zuhur drops it short. Man on the boundary, it will go straight down his throat. That's the wicket they were after. And that is the important and a huge wicket of Danish Halal. What a bowler to have. The partnership has been broken. And it's the golden arm of Zishan Zuhur that has struck again. Half of the side gone back into the hut. And out comes Munib Munaf to repair this innings once again. The start was there, the partnership was there, but they couldn't capitalize. They are 94 for 5 now. In the 15th over, Zishan Zuhur. How well has this youngster bowled? Is impressed. So many here. The home lad picking up wickets for his side, and the captain going back, and he straight away obliges and picks up the important wicket of a dangerous looking Danish Halal. He's gone for 25, and elegant strikers now need Sky and Munib Munaf to carry forward the good work that was being put by this partnership. But Zishan Zuhur He's varying his pace, varying his lengths, and has been effective in picking up wickets. Deep backward square leg, tad short on that occasion. The batsman pouncing, trying to pounce on the opportunity. His eyes lit up, but wasn't timed, and the power wasn't behind the shot. Way outside the off stump, he gets away with that. Munaf, that was there to be hit because the field was up on the offside. Third man was up, point was up. There was a man at deep extra cover. He gets away with that. Zishan Zahoor. This is turning out to be a very economical over. Apart from getting that wicket here as well, he has been economical. He has tightened the screws on the elegant strikers, batters in this over. Once again, that one kept low, nearly snuck through. Beautifully bowled. He hasn't given a run away in this over so far. He's bowling his fourth. 2 for 10. Will this be a wicket maiden over? He's already bowled one in the previous match. No, this isn't. Worked away up the stumps. Nicely played. Will come back for 2. Munaf gets away with a brace and takes this total of elegant strikers after the 15th over to 95 for the loss of 5 wickets. Zahoor yet again amongst the wickets. 4 overs, 2 for 12. Now 5 more overs to be sent down. Losing 5 wickets, but more importantly, they have the set batter out there in the middle. Sumit Kumar Yadav is hitting the ball quite crisply now. Parvez Rasool has bowled out. Zishan Zahoor has bowled out. Shahid Shafi has bowled 3. 6 bowling options. So I think Shahid Shafi and Aqib Khan have combinedly bowled 4. Azim Qazi has to bowl 3, and Lakhan Bharti, he has to bowl 2 more. And there's a bowling change, and it's another seam option. And this is bowling option number 6. Catches it high on the bat. Fielder underneath. Settles underneath. Wicket number 6. What have you done, man? Sumit Kumar Yadav. The ball was there to be hit. And it is the golden arm of the new man who was inducted into the bowling attack. The strike for his team has done wonders with the very first ball. He was trying to go and hit another maximum into the stands. The ball was there, the shot was there, but he couldn't get it out from the middle of the bat. The distance wasn't there, the elevation was there. Easy catch to the man at deep mid-wicket boundary. And Sumit Kumar Yadav, after working hard in that partnership, it's a double blow. And it's Faisal Dar who has been brought on for the first time in this tournament, I think. Bowling back of a length, pace off. It sat up nicely. The shot was on there. But the batsman disappointed. What a shame to get out. 2 wickets in space of 4 deliveries. The pressure is back to the camp of elegant strikers. They're 95 for 6 suddenly. They were 93 for 4. And now within a space of 4 deliveries in 2 runs. And the stats showing that both the teams have won majority of their matches batting second. So it is a chance for Team Jasif, who won 67% of their matches batting second, to make a match out of it. They are on top at the moment. Saqib, the under-19 player, mandatory for every team in this edition of BPL, is on strike. Here is Faisal Dar. Tickle fine. The ball is trickling away to the boundary, and that will be a very good start. A boundary to start his innings. Spraying onto the leg stump, a fine amount of bat onto that, and the ball sped away to the boundary for 4. Not a good ball to bowl at the newcomer. Elegant strikers, they would definitely want boundaries in excess, in the air and away from the fielder. Nicely played. Should look to come back for 2. The fielder does well. And now they're coming back for 3. That's a very good shot. So 7 runs of 2 balls. That's a good start for Saqib. Munaf is now on strike. Trying to put pace on ball and bowling wide off stump. The batsman leaning into the shot. No fielder. Beyond the boundary, beg your pardon, beyond that fielder inside the circle at cover, and there was no one backing up, and he had to run all the way from cover to the deep extra cover boundary. He did well, saving 1 run for his team, but the running was brilliant, picking up 3. Now Parvez Rasool at fine leg, short fine leg. There is no mid wicket. Taps and runs. Munaf will keep doing that. This is over number 16, and so far 8 runs and a wicket of the first 5 balls. Of the first 4 balls rather. Saqib is 7 not out. Munaf will be at the non-striker's end, and now the youngster has got another opportunity. Outside the off stump, slower delivery, was trying to force the issue, force it off the back foot. Play and a miss. It's a dot ball. And now the final delivery of the 16th over. Anything in the vicinity of 150. They have got the deliveries to do that. Comes out of the pitch and then just using the pace. Finds the fielder at short third man. Azim Qazi does well. A single to close that 16th over. Elegant strikers are 104 for the loss of 6 wickets. Lakhan Bharti returns from the media centre end to bowl over number 17. This will be interesting. Saqib, the youngster, is looking good. He's played some delectable shots. He's looked elegant as well. Not trying to hit the ball too hard. And has picked up runs. Not out on 9 of 5. Munaf is now on strike. This man can hit them big. He goes inside out. That's a quality shot. The man back on the boundary does well. They're coming back, but the second, where was he running towards? The throw at the non-strikers. At the strikers end from the non-strikers end does not hit the stumps. What's going on in the middle? That was almost a brain fade there from Saqib. He was running towards Munaf, looking at the ball. Well, ball watching stuff from his partner almost cost him his wicket. Munaf has to be lucky that the throw missed the stumps and the wicketkeeper wasn't able to collect it cleanly either. Next delivery. Cuts it up the stumps. Munaf will pick up a single in front of deep backward point on the boundary. Deep forward point on the boundary. Apologies. Lakhan Bharti Mankash, 1 for 10 so far in his third. Has given away 4 of the first 3. Saqib will definitely look to put the pedal down on, put the foot down on the pedal. Goes out of the trees and smashes it. And smashes it for 4. I was talking about putting the feet down on the pedal. He's heard me all right. He came out of the crease. And the bowler fed up to his strength. And that was absolutely smashed. Important boundary for elegant strikers. 2 minds. The bowler changing the length, dragging his length back. Saw the batsman stepping out of his crease. Saqib looks to be a very good player down the order. Once again goes through with a shot, but this time the sting isn't there and it's gone straight to the fielder. Man back on the boundary, Hilal coloured, limits the scoring to just 1. Saqib is playing a cameo here, an important cameo, 14 of 8 with the help of 2 brilliant boundaries. Over comes to a close, 17 done. Elegant strikers trying to get a move on. A 113 for 6.
शाबाश 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 अजीम भाई चलो 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 अजीम भाई शाबाश शाबाश आर्य वाला टाइट किया अजीम भाई.
Over number 18, spin, more spin. Azim Kazi comes out of the crease, launches it and gets plenty on that and gets a maximum. Where was he up till now, Saqib? He's smashing the bowlers through all parts of this field. That's not an easy shot to play against the left-arm orthodox, taking the ball away. Backs away and gets plenty on that. And finds the fielder on the edge of the circle. Will amble across for 1 more. This is good cricket. This is smart batting. 6. And then hands the strike back to Munaf. Saqib, 21 of just 10. Azim Kazi goes across the line. He has found the gap. Will look to come back for 2. Fresh legs, good running between the stumps. Putting the pressure on the fielder coming from the boundary at mid-on. And herring back for 2 more. This is the intent that was lacking. And this is why elegant strikers are a dangerous side. They bat deep. They got quality batters. They have got the finishers. And haven't they got one in the form of Saqib, who's playing knock of his life in the semi-finals of a premier tournament like Bijbehara Premier League. That is a smash. That's a beautiful shot, but man back at the boundary will be just the one. So they are playing with the turn, the ball turning away, not trying to go again as the turn and losing wickets like the other batters. He goes down the ground and has absolutely smoked it for 4. No, that's well done. That's absolutely well done. The fielder coming from the long on boundary wasn't able to stop it. The fielder from long off boundary stopped it, and the batsman come back for 2.
Bowling, Azim
For a
bhai.
fraction of a second, I thought that the ball might find its way to the fence. That is beautifully done. A tumbling effort.
Aram se.
Another single to finish over number 18. It's 126 for 6. Saqib, 24 of 12. He's looking dangerous. Another 25 to 30 more runs in 2 overs. They should back themselves to get. And have a look at the previous effort. That was absolutely top notch. Tumbling effort, getting the ball in his possession, rolling over and throwing in one frame. That was brilliant. But look at Saqib, the intent. It was the fielder from the long off boundary, and the fielder coming from long on had no chance in getting there. So very good stop, saving 2 runs, which can be very crucial on this strip of 22 yards. Batting second, semi-final, crucial game. Who knows? The results can go anywhere. With Munib Munaf bowling brilliantly, and with him Owais Shah joining the party with wickets in the previous match. It will be a chase worth to be watched in the next innings. But they have to get 25 to 30 more runs. Comes out of the crease. Not getting the whole desired result he was after. He was trying to smash it over mid-on. Getting a single and bringing Munib Munaf back on strike. There were starts. Umar Nisar, Danish Shalal, Sumit Kumar Yadav. None of them converting those starts into big ones. Deft touch. Short third man brought up inside the ring. Hilal coloured limits the scoring to just 1. Parvez Rasool bowling himself out. Not giving too many runs. He was expensive. 2 overs, 21 for 1. He bowled 4 overs, 1 for 28. And that is a mighty blow. That has been smoked downtown, and that has gone all the way for a maximum. Once again guilty of bowling too full. He was trying to toss it up. The batsman was ready for that. Stepping out of his crease and getting that desired connection, the elevation, and smashing it into the stands. He has played shots all around the park, and he has played good cricketing shots. This is the beauty of having a youngster, and the youngster is fearless. 31 of just 14, and he loses his wicket against the run-up play, but he has to go now. That is wicket number 7. The ball kept low. He was trying the shot to come out of his crease and launch it over long off. The idea was right, but the ball kept a bit low, and the wicketkeeper does the rest. It's Lakhan Bharti amongst the wickets again, and he gets the dangerous Saqib. This time around, a 15 ball 31, 2 boundaries, 2 sixes. It's the wrong time to get out because elegant strikers were looking pretty. To go past 150 either. 134 for 6 in the 19th over. And now 134 for 7 after losing that wicket of Saqib. A cameo was needed. A cameo was put up on the board. Omar Farooq has been quite sharp behind the stumps this innings. New man in is up against the final delivery of the 19th over. Using the pace will get a single to close over number 19. Elegant Strikers batting first after losing the toss. A 135 for 8 with the ball to come in the 19th over. Priyash Chikara getting off the mark. Is at the non-strikers end. And now Munib Munaf has got the license to go after it. He goes after it. He chops it onto the stumps. Lakhan Bharti gets his third to close his quota of 4 overs. Elegant Strikers lose their 8th. 19 overs completed. They're 135 for 8. So the final over will be sent down by Azim Qazi. Priyash Chikara will be on strike. Just 2 wickets in the bank. How many can they get? This has gone up in the air. Will this be taken? What an outstanding running catch by Hilal Khalid. Or has he hold on to this? I think it has popped out of it. It has popped out of his hands. Fumble all around. Hilal Khalid running for his dear life. The ball was in the air. Completing the catch. Have a look at this. And then, while he was trying to complete the catch, the ball popped out of his hands. So chance goes a-begging, but that was a difficult chance. A single takes the total of Elegant Strikers further to 136. The left-hander trying to work the ball in the gaps on the onside, not making the desired connection. No connection at all. Wide signalled. Was down the leg side by Azim Qazi. Azim Qazi has been quite economical so far prior to this match, but here he's given away 19 already in the first 2. Carved away onto the offside man and back at the boundary. Limits the scoring to just 1. He's picked up a wicket. He's bowling his 3rd. They need some boundaries. 2.2, 22 for 1. They need some boundaries. Priyash Chikara comes out of the crease. Will get 2 here. Yes, he does. Comes back, turns sharply and completes that second run. Takes the total to 140. Now will they get a couple of maximums to push the score past 150? That will be an interesting chase from Team Jasif. He goes reverse. And the umpire decides against giving a wide because he was trying to lap it round by going reverse. So that won't be given as a wide. That's a dot ball. Dot balls at this stage are very crucial. Loses his position, loses his execution, and loses his wicket as well. That is wicket number 9. Azim Qazi gets another one. He was trying to go onside, but lost his shape completely on that. No execution behind the shot, no connection, and it was an easy stumping for Umar Farooq, who has been sharp behind the stumps in this innings. So just one wicket and one ball remaining in the innings. How they got enough on the board in the second semi-final, the time will decide. Team Jasif do struggle. They do struggle in the second innings. In the previous match, it was Imran Ganai who helped them cross the line. In this innings, they have to be razor sharp with a bat in hands. They don't have to make any mistakes. They have to be committed for this chase. Fine leg inside the ring, long on, long off on the boundary. Final ball of the innings. This is in the air, going to deep mid-wicket. Straight into the hands, straight out. Akib has been dismal with the fielding, and that will be a run out to close the innings. Just 141 all out in the 20 overs. Elegant striker setting a total for Team Jasif will be 141 to punch their ticket into the semi-finals of BPL Edition 5, presented by TCI Max here at Nilendra Cricket Stadium, Bijbehara. So on the back of some lower order performances, it was Saqib, 31 of 15. Munib Munaf helped him, 10 of 11. And Danish Hilal, 25 of 23. Omar Nisar, 21 of 23. And Sumit Kumar Yadav's 14 of 13. On the back of these crucial knocks, elegant striker somehow managing 141 all out in their 20. 142 is going to be the target. We will catch you up with live action on the other side of the break with the chase of Team Jasif. leg buys. They have got quality left-arm orthodox spinners, and they have got a champion of spinner in their ranks. Well bowled. Has the outside edge been found?
यूनिट टीम जासिफ का सबसे खतरनाक गेंदबाजी यूनिट अगर हमने देखा है अभी तक BPL5 में, इस बार खूबसूरत शॉट.
Side backing him up and captaining the side and giving him the new ball. That does wonders to the confidence of a young man. Beautifully. And they are enticing him to go back over the bowler's head. And that's why there is a slip in play. Oh, how has it missed the start?
को विकेट टेकर है ये अपनी टीम के लिए. इस बार हवा में गेंद है, मिड ऑफ अंदर, और यहां लीजिए काफी दूर बाया के गेंदबाज राउंड द स्टंप्स. और यहां उमर निसार काफी समय उन्होंने बिताया है क्रीज में.
That's very difficult to negotiate with a new ball. Bad shout for LBW. He's gone up. But the
पावर प्ले में, लेकिन जब आप सेमीफाइनल जैसा मुकाबला खेल रहे हो तो आपको चाहिए कि आपको अपोज स्टंप पे दबाव बनाना पड़ेगा. और इसी देखिए 130 140 हमने कल के मुकाबले में भी देखा था कि आसानी से चेस हुआ था. कीपर मिस कर बैठे इस गेंद को.
7th over. The power play is done. 36 for 2. This time running the ball straight to the fielder. Dead of the first over of Parvez Rasool. Was lucky to get an inside edge this time. That rhythm, the rhythm and the effectiveness and the penetration with which he was bowling the previous matches. That's the wicket. Rasool had other ideas. New man in, survives. Azim Qazi to the right-handed Umar Nisar. Flights this one up. He goes downtown. Man on the boundary. Dar is in the slips. Third man is up inside the ring. Long on, long off on the boundary. Azim Qazi gets it past. Giving those options, the scoring options to the two batters. Shout for LBW. Looks adjacent. The finger goes up. And he has gone straight upstairs. Umar Nisar has been adjudged LBW. But he has decided to have a look, and the third umpire has to come and
अहम फैसला कि परवेज खुद आए गेंदबाजी करने के लिए 11वें ओवर में. और यहाँ से देखा कि शारिश शफी ज्यादातर गेंदें जो है ना उनकी विकेट्स में फिनिश होती है, ये खासियत है. लेकिन इस बार करारा प्रहार बहुत ही ज्यादा है 0. यहाँ से अगर आप मैच हार जाते हैं तो आपको टिकट कटवानी पड़ेगी श्रीनगर की. इस बार भी गेंद निकल, अभी भी एक गेंद का आना बाकी है. शारिश शफी सामने दानिश हलाल. इस बार वहां पे मौका बन सकता है. और आखिरी के 2 जो ओवर्स डाले, अभी तक 2 गेंदों का आना बाकी है, केवल 7 रन खर्च किए हैं. तो ये होती है लीडरशिप स्किल्स, ये होता है क्वालिटी गेंदबाज.
required. They're trying to spot the bowlers. That's right out of the middle of the bat. And man at deep mid-wicket boundary. Zishan Zuhur drops it short. Man on the boundary. It will go straight down his throat. He played. Will come back for 2. Muni Munaf gets away with a brush. Number 6. Catches it high on the bat. Fielder underneath. Settles underneath. Wicket is on strike. Here is Faisal Dar. Tickle fine. They would definitely want boundaries in excess in the air. The non-strikers at the strikers end from the non-strikers end does not hit the stumps. Definitely look to put the pedal down on, put the foot down on the pedal. Goes out of the trees and over number 18. Spin, more spin. Azim Qazi comes out of the crease, launches it and gets splendid. He goes down the ground and has absolutely 21 for 1. He bowled 4 overs, 1 for 28. And that is a mighty blow. That has been smoked downtown. This is the beauty of having a youngster. And the youngster is fearless. 31 of just 14. And he loses his... Priyash Chikara getting off the mark. Is at the non-striker's end. And now Munib Munaf has got the license to go after it. He goes after it. Just 2 wickets in the bank. How many can they get? This has gone up in the air. Will this be taken? What an outstanding running catch. The score past 150. That will be an interesting chase from Team Jasif. He goes reverse. So that won't be given as a wide. That's a dot ball. Dot balls at this stage are very crucial. Lose. This is in the air, going to deep mid wicket. Straight into the hands. Straight out. Akib has been dismal with the fielding. And that will be a run out to close the innings. Just one. A very warm welcome to you once again. From Nilandrus Cricket Stadium, Bijbehara, with the chase of Team Jasif. And you can have on your screens the beautiful picturesque backdrop of the mountains covered with a thin cover of snow. And you can have those trees on the screens as well. The beautiful pictures all around. The weather is looking a bit gloomy at the stage. Quite hazy as well. We are in the second semi-final of Bijbehara Premier League Edition 5. And Team Jasif require 142 to punch their tickets into the finals. Royal Goodwills have already qualified, and it will be Royal Goodwill versus the winner of this match in the finals of BPL5. The two openers of Team Jasif are out there in the middle. Hilal coloured is all set. And it is going to be left arm spin to start the proceedings from Elegant Strikers Srinagar. Team Jasif have won majority of their matches, batting second, 67%. The two umpires have done an outstanding job. Umpire Zubair, the square leg umpire, and the main umpire. So no left arm spin. It's going to be the under 19 Saqib to bowl the first innings. What a delivery to bowl, but that has been dug out nicely. In swinging Yorker, looking for the middle stump of Hilal coloured. He's off and running, and the Team Jasif are away. Chasing 142 from 20 overs can be a tricky chase. If they lose wickets, top of the order. Saqib, who batted brilliantly for his 31, has been given the new ball now. Left-right combination. Lakhan Bharti opening the bowling and now opening the batting as well. Hilal coloured is off the mark, and it will be Lakhan Bharti on strike. Saqib. Saqib is getting that slight shape away from the left-hander into the right-hander with the first two deliveries that he has bowled. It's looking like a decent all-round option for Team Elegant Strikers. Nice youngster to be backed up, and one for the future. For the man in red and blue, Ahmed Umar Bande will be keen to pick up wickets up front with the new ball. That is beautifully played, but straight to the man inside the ring, Ahmed Umar Bande. He can bat, he can field. He got nothing with the bat today, but in the fielding department and using his brain, well, rotating his bowlers around and posing a threat to Team Jasif will be crucial, and only time will decide whether he will be able to see his team cross the line in this match and punch the tickets to the finals. Here's Saqib round the stumps. To Lakhan Bharti, is looking confident and has played some crisp drives up the front foot. This time he's off the mark. They need a start, Team Jasif, otherwise 142. We have seen teams being skittled out with the weather around as well. There is a prediction later in the day, since it was a late afternoon start because of those Friday praise. Now Hilal coloured. Hilal coloured has only one way. He knows only one way, and he gets the maximum. What a shot that is. Too full on that occasion, and Hilal coloured was ready for it. Holding the pose. The head position was still. Hands through the ball. Trusting the bounce, and timed it beautifully for a 6. This time he goes over the top. 1, 2, 3 bounces into the boundary and extra cover for 4 more. This is typical Hilal coloured approach to the innings. A 6 followed by a boundary to finish over number 1 on a very fiery note. What a start this has been by Team Jasif. They're 12 for none after the first over. Hilal Color, the big man on your screens. On a day he can be destructive. He's played some good knocks in this tournament. He can just change the complexion of the game in no time. $141, not a big tall ask. It can be tricky as well, but spin around and with some weather around as well. It's Uwais Shah to bowl some left arm medium pace. Lakhan Bharti Mankash looking to play every ball on its merit. That has been the approach. He's played some crisp drives inside out. Here's the first ball of the second over. Sedate start, right on the money from Uwais Shah. He's got the field up. He's got a long off on the boundary for the left-hander. Long on. No, mid-on is up inside the ring. He's got a fielder in front of square. Shout for LBW. They're pleading. Will they go upstairs with this? He was trying to sweep. Was the slower delivery attempted? Wicketkeeper signalling that the impact was outside the off stump. So they won't go for that. To have a look. He has to be very careful because he bowls slower. And more often than not, he gets plenty of wickets with that slower delivery. He's got a very good slower. Uwais Shah, a very good all-rounder. He was batting so nicely before being undone by a beauty from Parvez Rasool. But he has to pick up wickets. Hilal Coloured has a word with his partner Lakhan Bharti. He's 1 of 6. There's Uwais Shah. Next ball. He swings it to the leg side. He gets it in the gap. Will look to come back for 2. No, he decides against it. There is a man on the boundary at deep mid-wicket. Very wide-ish though. For that slog across the line and the long on the boundary. Because Hilal Coloured looks to go down the ground. His downswing is quite crisp. So he gets plenty of maximums in that region. That's why there is a long on. And he targets that mid-wicket region as well by going across the line. And that's why there is a deep mid-wicket on the boundary. Rest of the fielders inside the circle. That one kept low, terribly low. Wicket-keeper is unable to stop it either. The batsman will come back for 2 more. Hilal Coloured backing away from the stumps. And Uwais Shah was looking to bowl at the stumps. Missing the stumps finally. The batsman picking up a couple of runs. Hilal Coloured is looking to hit every ball out of the park. He launches it. That's gone up in the air. The fielder in business. And he has taken it cleanly. Wicket number 1. And Hilal Coloured perishes. Not a very good shot. Spotting the fielder. The fielder was there. The lone fielder on the long on boundary. That was bowled slower. Taking the pace off. And Hilal Coloured is livid with himself. Gets it off the toe end of the bat. Easy catch. Umar Nisar pouches it easily. And the first blood has been drawn. Team Jasif lose Hilal Coloured. They are 15 for 1 after 2. Imran Ganai has been sent at number 3 on the back of some good performance in the previous match. And that is a very good move from the captain of Team Jasif, sending his form player. Hasn't scored too many runs in the tournament, but the way he played and handled the bowlers, particularly the spinners, in the previous match was exemplary. Lakhan Bharti is going to be the key, because he was the inclusion. He picked up wickets in this match, and he has got an opportunity to get runs as well. Slip in play for the spinner. Tucked away nicely, has found the gap. The fielder is after it. And the ball wins the race. That is a proper cricketing shot and earns him a boundary. That is the way to play. Lakhan Bharti, he wasn't getting anything. He was 1 of 6. And then he gets a freebie and picks up a boundary. The very first ball of over number 3rd. Shahid Ali bowling some off spin against the left-hander. Should be a very good option. He's trying to dot the balls in. Shout for LBW. They're gone up. Will they want to have a look? No, they won't. Was it doing too much? Was it missing the leg stump? By the looks of it, it looks like it was pitching on, but was missing the stumps. It's a good decision, and this time the impact is outside the off stump. They are pleading, and this time it was straight away not out, because he was trying to just fetch it from outside the off stump. It was too full. The impact outside the stumps, so it's never gonna be out. This is hitting outside the off stump. It was the impact was outside the off stump too. Couple of shouts surviving, and this can be a brain fade. Now the desired result is there for Lakhan Bharti, but there are only 15 seconds to decide whether to go upstairs and have a look or not. Those 15 seconds have gone by. Ahmed Umar Bande having a word with umpire Mir Rasik. How was that close? Here's the next ball. It's well bowled. Beautifully bowled by Shahid Ali. After being hit for a boundary the very first ball, that's a very good comeback. Coming back nicely in bowling. 3 dot balls. The pressure is mounting. Goes inside out. There is a man on the boundary. Will be just the one. He's looking edgy and nervous. Is Lakhan Bharti. Over concludes with that single. 3 done. Team Jasif in pursuit. 1 more ball to come in this over. 2.5 overs have been bowled. Team Jasif are after 142. They need 122 more runs from 103 balls. They need a partnership. Lakhan Bharti is looking out of sorts thus far. Barring that boundary, it's very crisp. But Imran Ganai is the man to watch out for. They pick him early. It will be interesting. Play and a miss. Dot ball to finish over number 3. Team Jasif. They're trying to get the things moving and the things going their way. They are 20 for 1. Over number 4, Shah. That's a sweet connection. No need to run for those. That has gone into the stands and on top of the roof, I think. That's a biggie. That's out of here. Nice way to get the things going. That's Lakhan Bharti for you. First ball straight out of the screws. Next delivery. He once again goes over the top. Back-to-back sixes. That's gone many a mile. What ball striking from Lakhan Bharti has decided that he is not gonna die wandering. He's gonna play his shots. Field up. Temptation. The first one was fuller in length. The next one back of the length. Length ball dispatched. Shah is under the pump. Next ball, that's well bowled and well played, equally well played by Lakhan Bharti. 19 of 15. He was 6 deliveries and he had just 1 run against his name. Once again, eyeing that mid-wicket, inside edge, lucky. He wasn't played on that because Shah can be a slippery customer. He can slid one underneath the bat and dislodge the stumps. Lakhan Bharti goes again, clears the man inside the ring, Munib Manaf, and gets a boundary. Mid-on was up inside the ring. He clears him only just. And the ball sped away to the boundary for 4. That's not good bowling when the man is trying to eye that mid-wicket region. How that man on the boundary? That is easy pickings. Has that gone all the way? I think it has hit the Toblerone on full, and that is the 6. That is the verdict from the umpire. Confirmation that it is the expensive over of the innings and the match so far. 3 sixes and a boundary. 22 came up that over. And this is already a terrific start. 4 overs done, Team Jasif. A 42 for 1. And Lakhan Bharti is in a hurry. 29 of 18. 2 boundary, 3 sixes. He was looking out of sorts at one stage. But cricket is a great leveler.
बिल्कुल इरशाद भाई. लखन भारती वो भारती होने का नमूना दिखाते हुए फिलहाल अपने बल्ले से. ओवैस शाह पिछले मुकाबले के हीरो थे, आज उस लय में नहीं है. लगातार प्रहार करते हुए लखन भारती ओवैस शाह के ऊपर. एक महंगा ओवर जिसकी तलाश तो थी यहां पर, वो हिलाल कलर्ड के आउट होने के बाद. आज हिलाल कलर्ड वो रंग नहीं डाल पाए थे अपनी बल्लेबाजी में. जल्दी आउट हुए हिलाल कलर्ड, जो पिछले कुछ मुकाबलों से काफी तगड़ी फॉर्म में चल रहे थे. अच्छे खासे रन्स आ रहे थे उनके बल्ले से, खासकर पावर प्ले में काफी तेज बल्लेबाजी वो कर रहे थे. और ये था वो पिछला डिसीजन. और जितनी भी तारीफें करें ना आप अंपायरिंग की, वो कम होंगी. जो भी डिसीजंस अभी तक आई हैं, रिव्यू जो भी लिया गया है, और इस बार यहां से लेग स्टंप से बाहर हल्की सी शायद आवाज सुनी थी विकेट कीपर ने, लेकिन गेंद पैड को लग कर गई थी विकेट कीपर के हाथ में. और बात हम कर रहे थे अंपायरिंग की. जो ऑन फील्ड अंपायर्स हैं वो काफी सराहनीय काम कर रहे हैं. जितने भी आज तक DRSs लिए गए हैं वो अंपायर्स के ही पक्ष में आए हैं. जो भी ऑन फील्ड डिसीजन है रिव्यू के बाद भी वही रहता है. इस बार ऑन साइड में वो तिरछे बल्ले से खेला है. पीछे खिलाड़ी डीप स्केलिंग पर 1 रन आसानी से मिल जाएगा। लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर्स को लगातार इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है। दबाव में है इस समय गेंदबाजी टीम। पिछला ओवर काफी महंगा गया था ओवेश शाह का। लखन भारती राणा गेंदबाजी कर रहे हैं। उनका पहला ओवर 29 पर है लखन भारती। 43 पे टीम, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। एक तगड़ी शुरुआत, रन बॉल अब यहां से चाहिए। और इस बार फिर से स्वीप कर दिया है, खूबसूरत शॉट। साकिब थे डीप मिड विकेट पर, 1 रन से ज्यादा यहां भी नहीं मिला। और राणा की गेंदबाजी में एक वो अलग पहचान देखने को मिल सकती है। अभी तक उस प्रकार की वो आसानी नहीं दी है बल्लेबाजों को स्ट्रोक्स खेलने की। लखन भारती मंक्ष ये नाम है। ये नाम काफी लंबा है और पारी भी थोड़ी लंबी ही जा रही है। इमरान गनाई को साथ देना होगा क्योंकि 7 जल्दी छोड़ गए थे हिलाल कलर्ड। 11 बनाए थे, 5 गेंदों में 1 छक्का और 1 चौका। ओवेश शाह को मिली थी वो सफलता जिन्होंने पिछले मुकाबले में भी 4 विकेट हासिल की थी। इस बार खूबसूरत शॉट है ये, गैप में बैकवर्ड स्कैलेग बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर, 4 रन। कमाल की टाइमिंग और बेहतरीन प्लेसमेंट। 49, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 5 ओवर की समाप्ति। टीम जासिफ एक रोल यहां पे निभाते हुए लखन भारती मंक्ष और हिलाल कलर्ड की जो इस समय कमी थोड़ी सी खल रही थी उनके जल्दी आउट होने के बाद गेंदबाजी में परिवर्तन होता हुआ। पीयूष चिकारा आए हैं गेंदबाजी के मोर्चे पे। पीयूष चिकारा 210 मैचेस, 324 विकेट्स। दिल्ली बॉय मैदान में गेंदबाजी के लिए तैयार और सामने है लोकल बॉय इमरान गनाई, बड़े स्ट्रोक्स के मालिक। लेकिन अभी तक इस मुकाबले में कोई बड़ा शॉट आया नहीं। इनके बल्ले से 18 गेंदों में 34 की एक धुआंधार साझेदारी बनाई है इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने। यह पार्टनरशिप यहां से मुश्किलात खड़ा कर रही है अहमद बांडे की एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के सामने। अहमद उमर बांडे लीडिंग रन स्कोरर टीसीआई मैक्स बिजबेहारा प्रीमियर लीग के, लेकिन आज खासा कुछ कर नहीं पाए थे। टॉस जीतकर गेंदबाजी का फैसला किया था परवेज रसूल ने। बैटिंग का इनविटेशन दिया जो एक्सपेक्टेड था। अहमद बांडे 2 रन 7 गेंद में, उमर निसार 21, गौहर 4, ओवेश शाह 11, दानिशलाल 25। और इस बार ये खूबसूरत शॉट है एक्स्ट्रा कवर क्षेत्र में, 4 रन। यहां पियाश का तो वेलकम किया गया है बड़े स्ट्रोक से। इमरान गनाई के बल्ले से आता हुआ शॉट, छोटी गेंद करेंगे तो रिजल्ट बड़ा आएगा, ये ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा यहां गेंदबाजों को। साकिब ने अच्छे रन्स बनाए थे आज। धुआंधार 15 गेंदों में 31, 2 छक्के 2 चौके। अंडर 19 प्लेयर हैं वो एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के। पियाश 4 रन, राणा 1 और शाहिद अली का 1 रन। आज बल्लेबाजी वैसी चली नहीं और जो पहले सेमीफाइनल में टारगेट दिया गया था रॉयल गुडविल क्रिकेट क्लब को कल मुराद 7 स्ट्रीट क्रिकेट क्लब की तरफ से, सेम वही टारगेट है और लगभग वो कार्बन कॉपी है आज का मुकाबला कल के मुकाबले की। कल नासिर कुमार जल्दी आउट हुए थे, आज हिलाल कलर्ड जल्दी आउट हुए। कल एक रोल पे थे इश्तियाक रसूल के साथ आदिल ऋषि, आज वो काम कर रहे हैं। लखन भारती और इमरान गनाई ने पार्टी को ज्वाइन कर दिया है। इस बार ये अच्छी गेंद थोड़ी अंदर की तरफ आती हुई ऑन साइड में वो क्रॉस बैटेड अंदाज से खेलने की कोशिश। 53 पे एक अच्छी शुरुआत पावर प्ले के अंदर। आप अगर एक ही विकेट गवाते हैं, 50 के ऊपर जाते हैं, तो इसका मतलब है कि आपकी जो रेल है वो सही पटरी पे जा रही है। इस बार थोड़ी सी फ्लाइट, देखिए यहां सीख तो मिली है इस गेंदबाज को। पहली गेंद के बाद पहली गेंद ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर रूम दिया बल्लेबाज को, शॉर्ट ऑफ रेंज गेंद थी, छोटी गेंद थी और इमरान गनाई वैसी गेंदों को अमूमन बख्शते नहीं है। और ऑफ साइड में वो आपने पॉइंट बाहर रखा था उनके लिए, लेकिन कवर की दिशा में गए। 54 पे एक पावर प्ले अभी भी चल रहा है। 87 गेंदे 88 रन, रन अ बॉल। अब यहां से अगर टीम जासिफ इस मुकाबले से बाहर जाते हैं तो फिर ये खराब क्रिकेट होगी अब यहां से उनके बल्लेबाजों की तरफ से। लेकिन क्रिकेट है, ये क्रिकेट अनिश्चितताओं का खेल है। लगातार स्टंप टू स्टंप और कोई जल्दबाजी नहीं है। यहां लखन भारती मार्क्स को 36 रन 22 गेंदों में एक तेज तरार शुरुआत उन्होंने दी है हिलाल कलर्ड के आउट होने के बाद। और मैं यही सोच रहा था कि हिलाल कलर्ड जल्दी आउट हो गए, थोड़ा सा दबाव रहेगा अब शायद टीम जासिफ पर, क्योंकि हिलाल कलर्ड ने आदत सी डाली थी। इस बार ये बड़ा शॉट है इमरान गनाई के बल्ले से और गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर। कुछ टिप्पे खाने के बाद 4 रन। स्केलेक को इस बार अटैक किया और आप फिर से वही गलती कर रहे हैं जो गलती आपने पहली गेंद पे की थी। छोटी गेंद चौका, अब फिर से छोटी गेंद और एक और चौका। अरशद भाई
Not learning the lesson, dropping it too short, and the batsman feasting on these easy pickings for the batter like Imran Ganai. He's got the reputation of hitting them big, and whenever he gets an opportunity, he pounces on that. So this is the power play, the final delivery of the power play, and already 59 runs on the board. And this partnership has been 44 from 23. What an addition to this side in a crucial match. Lakhan Bharti Mankash hammers it in the gap. Has he found the boundary? It might not go all the way to the boundary, but that was absolutely tonked. It was given that fierce punishment. Was in the air for some time, but it would have taken an effort for the ages for the fielder to get under the get his fingers underneath the ball and pluck that one inches above the ground. 2 to finish, and this is that previous shout. I already told you that his pitching outside off, the impact was outside off, so that was never going to be out. So the power play is done and dusted. Team Jasif have started brilliantly. 61 for 1. All is not lost for elegant strikers yet. They can pick up a couple of wickets. They can have a comeback in this match, because we have seen cricket, a game of such a nature that it is a great leveler. At one stage you can be a hero, the other stage you can be an absolute zero. We've seen that happen to many top batters and top players across the international format and in local cricket as well. So this is a good start, but they need to capitalize. Lakhan Bharti needs to bat through. He's worked hard for his runs, getting some freebies on his way. That has sat up nicely, and that has been dispatched and deposited over deep mid-wicket. That's the maximum. Lakhan Bharti Mankash getting some freebies. He's taking this game steadily, slowly away from the grip of elegant strikers. That's a bad delivery. That's a bad start. Hails from Rajasthan, the Pinksty. Now he rocks back onto the back foot, axes it away, nicely carves it away. That's not good running. Was 2 on that straight away. They should have run very fast and got that 2. That's the previous maximum. A bowling shot you're asking to be hit, and Lakhan Bharti, boy, the power, the timing, it was absolutely top class. Shahid Ali bowling that first over. He troubled Lakhan Bharti a couple of times in that over, and then this over the first ball was hit for a maximum. 2 deliveries, 7 runs. Now Imran Ganai is on strike. Imran Ganai can play those shots down the ground to mid-on, mid-off. He plays in the V. And once he gets an opportunity, he does not miss at all. And that's a very good to send him at number 3. That's the game awareness that a captain has. Not spoiling the form and the talent that a player deserves. Missing the leg stump on that occasion. He was trying to maneuver it to the onside. Lakhan Bharti closing the bat face. No harm done. And I was talking about the promotion that Imran Ganai got in this match on the back of a 50. A very important innings. Another bad delivery. That has gone up and that has gone straight into the hands. The under-19 Saqib taking an important catch that deserved to be hit out of the park. He could have hit it anywhere, but he hits it straight down the throat of the fielder, and that's why I was terming the game of cricket as a great leveler. Hits him for a 6, gets out for a bad delivery. That delivery never deserved a wicket, and that too of a well-settled Lakhan Bharti. He's gone for 43. Team Jasif losing their second at 69.
ये खराब लाइन की गेंद थी जैसा इरशाद भाई कह रहे थे, और वो मिड विकेट को भी वो टारगेट कर सकते थे. यहाँ बैकवर्ड्स के दिशा में खेले और ज्यादा हवा में ये ऊपर चली गई थी गेंद, लेकिन यहां थोड़ी सी राहत की सांस तो जरूर ली होगी एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स श्रीनगर ने इस विकेट के बाद. हालांकि बल्लेबाजी में जो गहराई है ना, ये काफी तंग कर सकते हैं एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स के गेंदबाजों को. लखन भारती से आपको छुटकारा मिला, लेकिन मैदान में उतरे हैं अजीम काजी. एक अजीम बल्लेबाज हैं, नाम में ही वो एक पहचान है और गहराई इतनी है बल्लेबाजी में कि इसके बाद आपके टीम के कप्तान भी हैं परवेज रसूल, उसके साथ साथ उमर फारूक, शाहिद शफी, फैसल डार, जाहिर डार. अब कितने बल्लेबाजों को आउट करेंगे, लेकिन एक चैलेंज यहां पे एक्सेप्ट करना होगा गेंदबाजों को इस प्रकार की बैटिंग के सामने. अजीम काजी, और ये मेरे ख्याल से वहां डगआउट में 2-3 बल्लेबाज जब पैडेड अप होते हैं, जब एक लेफ्टी आउट होता है तो कप्तान की वो कोशिश जो होती है वो वहां से लेफ्टी को ही भेजते हैं, राइट हैंड लेफ्ट हैंड कॉम्बिनेशन को आगे वो चीजों को बढ़ाने के लिए. और यहां भी मेरे ख्याल से परवेज रसूल आ सकते थे नंबर 4 पे, या शाहिद नंबर 4 पे आ सकते थे, लेकिन जैसे लखन भारती आउट हुए तो आना पड़ा वहां अजीम काजी को. यह भी एक अच्छा निर्णय है. इमरान गनाई 13 पे है, और पिछले ओवर के बाद पावर प्ले के बाद जब वो डिस्कशन चल रही थी अजीम माफ कीजिएगा वहां लखन भारती और इमरान गनाई के बीच में, तो मेरे ख्याल से मैसेज यही दिया होगा लखन भारती ने कि मेरा बल्ला तेज चल रहा है, आप सिंगल डबल्स पे थोड़ा रिलाई कर लेना. क्योंकि हमने देखा वो जब स्ट्रेट डाउन द ग्राउंड वहां पर एक स्ट्रोक खेला था धीमे हाथों से इमरान गनाई ने, वो वैसा स्ट्रोक अमूमन खेलते नहीं है. सिंगल्स डबल्स के लिए काम चलाने की कोशिश थी ताकि लखन भारती वो तेज जा रहे थे तो उनको वो वैसे ही जाने के लिए वो उनका साथ दे रहे थे, उनका सहयोग कर रहे थे वहां इमरान गनाई. लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से अब यहां इमरान गनाई अपना खेलने का तरीका बदल सकते हैं क्योंकि लखन भारती आउट हो चुके हैं.
Definitely, but he does not need to change the way he is batting and approaching this chase so far. He needs to hold that one end. Azim Kazi. He's amongst the runs, amongst the wickets, so the confidence is there. And they need a runner ball now, 72 from 70, less than runner ball, 72 from 78. And here comes the left arm orthodox. As I already mentioned, plethora of spinners, and that too left arm orthodox options available for both the teams. Team Jasif used them very well. They were effective in taking wickets, and now it's the turn of Rana. He's bowled 1 over in which he gave away 7 runs, and now the right hander, the matchup is in favor of the bowler, with the fielders one at long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square leg, longer boundary. If the batsman tries to play again as the turn, but Imran Ganai is up to the task, and this is the job that has been assigned to him. by his skipper that you go at number 3, steady the innings, play that sheet anchor's role, the other batters will revolve around you. That's what he's doing exactly. And Azim Kazi, this man is the key. If he plays a cameo of 20 to 30 runs, quickly this match will go into the kitty of Team Jasif easily, but all is not lost for elegant strikers. They can have a comeback. On driven down the ground will be just one more run. So the thinking cap might be on for Ahmed Umar Bande, and he might be calculating in his mindset how to rotate his bowlers and the fielding positions for every batter and the homework they might have done for every batter. Right-left combination. Imran Ganai gets on top of the bounce. He's ran that first one hard. He's looking for the second, but that was never there. And Azim Kazi is never going to run for that second run. And we were talking about the inclusion of Lakhan Bharti in this side for a crucial game like this. Flew straight away from Rajasthan, landed yesterday, came up straight into the bowling attack, bowled the second over, and then opened the batting as well. Got 3 wickets, I think. 3. Yes, 3 wickets. 4 overs, 3 for 24, and with the bat, got an important 43. What a contribution. Debuting on this ground and then contributing for Team Jasif. A strong contender, a match-winning performance if Team Jasif wins and go through to the finals.
जी हाँ, एक अच्छी रणनीति के साथ उन्होंने बैटिंग भी की है और गेंदबाजी में तो उनका जलवा देखने को मिला आज 3 विकेट्स 4 ओवर में। और मुकाबला जीतने के लिए अभी भी आपको ज्यादा रन्स नहीं चाहिए। 72 गेंदे हैं, 66 रन्स ही चाहिए, 5.5 रन्स प्रति ओवर। कोई जल्दबाजी भी नहीं होगी, ना कोई दबाव होगा इस समय बल्लेबाजी टीम पर। अगर दबाव है तो वो है गेंदबाजों के ऊपर, उनके कप्तान के ऊपर। जैसा कि आपने अभी कहा कि उनके दिमाग में ये दुविधाएं चल रही है कि कहां पे किस गेंदबाज को इस्तेमाल करना है, कौन सी फील्ड लगानी है, किस बल्लेबाज को कैसे ट्रैप करना है। ये चीजें जब आपके दिमाग में चलती हैं तो आप ऑटोमेटिकली उस प्रेशर को फील जरूर करते हैं और उसको एब्जॉर्ब करने के लिए, उसको हटाने के लिए, उसको अपने दिमाग से दूर करने के लिए आपको विकेट्स तो इस समय चाहिए, और वो भी लगातार अंतराल पे। लेकिन जैसा कि आपने इससे पहले एक और चर्चा की है, एक और विषय पे, कि वो बल्लेबाजी में एक अच्छी खासी डेप्थ है टीम जासिफ के पास। मेरे ख्याल से 10 नंबर तक बैटिंग है। अगर हम उस लिस्ट को एक बार उठाकर देखें, फैसल डार से लेकर जाहिर डार, परवेज रसूल, उमर फारूक, शारिद शफी, ये बैटिंग काफी डेप्थ में है। और आकिब खान 76 पे 2-8 के बाद 12 ओवर बचे हैं, 66 रन ही चाहिए आपको। और हाथ में जब 8 विकेटें हो तो ये बहुत आसान दिखेगा। टॉस पे बात करना चाहिए। इस बार ये खूबसूरत शॉट है, फाइन लेग अंदर था, गेंद बाहर है। 4 मिलेंगे इमरान गनाई को पहली गेंद पर। इरशाद भाई, टॉस की बात आपने की थी पहली पारी में। टॉस बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है, टॉस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। जो टॉस खासकर इस विकेट पे और आज के दिनों में, तो वहां पे टॉस जीतकर उम्मन आपने देखा है पहले बॉलिंग करते हैं कप्तान। और हमने देखा था लास्ट क्वार्टर फाइनल में द रियल सुल्तान समरबुक के कप्तान उमर आलम ने टॉस जीतकर एक अजीब निर्णय लिया था बैटिंग का, और वो उनको क्वार्टर फाइनल से और बीपीएल से बाहर लेकर गया। दैट मीन्स जब आप टॉस जीतेंगे तो आप सीधे हालांकि अपोनेंट्स को बैटिंग पे इनवाइट जरूर करेंगे और खुद बॉलिंग चुनेंगे, क्योंकि चेज उतना मुश्किल फिर होता नहीं है।
Yes, absolutely. The pitch does have something in it for the bowlers, particularly for the spinners. And the batters find it difficult to play strokes. And when the team bats first, they are after something respectable and something significant. That's why they lose wickets, too many wickets at regular intervals, and that halts that development and that propulsion that they are after. That's well fielded. Absolutely throwing his body at it and stopping what would have been a boundary. That was deft touch from Azim Qazi. We're talking about winning the toss and bowling first. Limiting the scoring because moisture on those underneath the surface that allows the bowlers to come through and bowl those quick overs, get plenty of wickets because the batters go for boundaries. And then once you have a desired target in your mindset and you're not able to achieve that, you go after it, you lose wickets, you lose too many wickets, you're under pressure and you end up scoring a below par total. But 141 is not a below par total. It's a very good total to have, but you should have the quality of your bowling attack should be up to that extent and up to that degree that you dismiss the opposition and get your 10 wickets. You're not getting 10 wickets, you're not winning winning on that total of 141. Yes, you mentioned it correctly that Real Sultan Samarbog Umar Alam won the toss, batted first, lost. And today it was Parvez Rasool who won the toss, and he knew he was coming up with the preparation and a homework that we are winning the toss, we're bowling first, we are going to bowl them out under an appreciable total, a total that we're going to chase easily in the second innings. And that's what they are going after at this stage. They are bossing the game, they're on top of the game. They have lost 2 wickets, but they are 87 for 2 after 9. They just require 55 from 66. This should not be a problem with Imran Ganai going straight and going straight at his job and going strong. 24 of 17 with the help of 3 boundaries and getting good support at the other end from Azim Qazi.
जी हाँ, अजीम काजी एक मिशन पर हैं BPL 5 में 3 मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड्स अपने नाम किए हैं उन्होंने इस इवेंट में। यानी कि उनका बल्ला भी उतना अच्छा चला है और उनकी गेंदबाजी में भी वो कमाल दिखा है। विकेटें चटकाई हैं, रन्स बनाए हैं, 2 बार अर्धशतक, 3 मैन ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड्स। कि टीम जासिफ के लिए एक मैच विनर हैं। फिलहाल गेंदबाजी में राणा उनको वापस बुलाया जा रहा है। प्यास छिखारा 2 ओवर 23 महंगे साबित हुए हैं, विकेट नहीं मिली है और टीम जासिफ इस समय काफी उत्साहित होगी और उसके साथ साथ काफी वो एक कंफर्ट जोन में होंगे इस टाइम पर, क्योंकि मैच उनके बिल्कुल पक्ष में जा रहा है। ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर फिर से विड्थ और उस विड्थ का फायदा ले रहे हैं वहां इमरान गनाई। कवर पे खिलाड़ी 1 रन से ज्यादा मिला नहीं और वो एक्सपीरियंस अजीम काजी का जो है शेयर कर रहे होंगे इमरान गनाई के साथ अभी वो। और इमरान गनाई की बल्लेबाजी में आज वो कुछ अलग सा दिखा है हमें। इमरान ऐसे खेलते नहीं है, हम उनको काफी बार देख चुके हैं, बस बल्ला चलाते रहते हैं और कामयाब भी रहते हैं। बड़े स्ट्रोक्स आते हैं इनके बल्ले से, एक तगड़े स्ट्राइक रेट के साथ बैटिंग करते हैं। लेकिन आज आप देखिए 18 में 25 सिर्फ 3 चौके हैं और सिंगल्स डबल्स जो उन्होंने बनाए ना वो वहां पे आज मुझे काफी पसंद आया उनकी बैटिंग। और अजीम काजी ये एक्सपीरियंस यहां से अपना वो शेयर जरूर कर रहे हैं। उससे पहले लखन भारती ने वो एक्सपीरियंस उनके साथ शेयर किया। और आप बीइंग ए लोकल जब इमरान गनाई को आप देखते हैं ऐसे बल्लेबाजी करते हुए एक अच्छे मुकाबले में, एक बड़े मुकाबले में, वो भी बीपीएल के मैच में, बीपीएल के सेमीफाइनल मैच में, तो आप अपनी जगह पे थोड़ा सा प्राउड भी फील करते हैं कि भाई साहब हमारा एक लोकल लड़का इस टाइम पर काफी अच्छी क्रिकेट खेल रहा है। फिलहाल दोनों टीमें काफी तगड़े अंदाज में पूरे बीपीएल में देखने को मिली है। दोनों टीमों की बात करें तो क्वार्टर फाइनल में अपने पूल के टॉपर्स को हराया है। अगर टीम जासिफ की बात करें, स्टार्स बडगाम को हराया था क्वार्टर फाइनल्स में और एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स हिलवे राजौरी दोनों थे टेबल टॉपर्स। यानी कि क्वार्टर फाइनल में काफी तगड़ी क्रिकेट हुई है इन दोनों की तरफ से, 1 साइडेड मैचेस जीते हैं।
Yes, 100%. And that is a sweet connection that's going out of here. In the slot, planting his front foot, swinging his bat and getting plenty. It's up, it's away, and it's far away. That's a 6. That's the maximum that he was after, Azim Qazi. Now they need 46 from 61. Look at the ball soaring into the evening skies here at Nilandrus Cricket Stadium, Bijbehara, over square leg. A huge six. Rana was the culprit on that occasion of bowling on middle and leg, and Azim Qazi was waiting for that length. What a batsman, what an all-rounder to have. He's got many match winners in this side, Team Jasif. And that's why Team Jasif, they are the strong contenders of this tournament. And that will be some tribute to Jasif Hassan, a budding wicket-keeper batsman who lost his life in a tragic accident. It will be some tribute to him, ending up winning this semi-final, going into the finals against a very strong team of the Royals, and they can stun them in the finals and they can lift this, and it will be a fitting tribute to Jasif Hassan.
निश्चित रूप से, और मुकाबला ना काफी मजेदार रहेगा फिर फाइनल मैच जब टीम जासिफ और रॉयल गुडविल क्रिकेट क्लब आमने सामने होंगे. बैलेंस्ड हैं दोनों टीमें, और हमने दर्शकों से भी बातें की है या मैचेस के बाद जब हम किसी से भी पूछते हैं आप किसको चाहते हैं फाइनल में, तो सबका एक ही जवाब है, हम रॉयल गुडविल और टीम जासिफ को देखना चाहते हैं फाइनल्स में. सोशल मीडिया पे बहुत सारे लोग ये चाहते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ हम चाहते थे एक अच्छा मैच हो आज, जहां एक थ्रिल देखने को मिले, एक थ्रिलिंग एनकाउंटर देखने को मिले एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स और टीम जासिफ के बीच में. लेकिन ये फिर से एक वन साइडेड मैच होता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है. आपके 10 ओवर में 97 रन, 2 ही विकेट्स और 45 रन चाहिए अब 60 गेंदों में. एक आसान सा मैच बना दिया है, लेकिन अभी तक का जो क्रेडिट मैं देना चाहूंगा ना अपनी तरफ से, वो लखन भारती को देना चाहूंगा. और उसके बाद इमरान गनाई ने जिस तरीके से इस पारी को संभाला है, संवारा है, निखारा है, लखन भारती के आउट होने के बाद वो दिमाग में चल रहा था शायद जब हिलाल कलर आउट हुए थे. वो आप बैकग्राउंड में, डगआउट में आपके दिमाग में चलती हैं चीजें, भाई साहब हमारा वो बैट्समैन आउट हो गया है जो हमें पिछले कई मैचेस में एक अच्छा स्टार्ट दे चुका है, तो यहां से चीजों को कैसे चेंज करना है, चीजों को कैसे अब उस सिचुएशन को कैसे टैकल करना है. वो परवेज रसूल या बाकी जो टीम मेंबर्स हैं उनके दिमाग में ये बातें तो जरूर चली होंगी, लेकिन वहां रिलैक्स मोड में डाल दिया उनको फिर लखन भारती ने. और अब इमरान गनाई के साथ अजीम काजी एक काफी प्रभावित कर चुके हैं, काफी इंप्रेस कर चुके हैं दर्शकों को इस साल बिजबेहारा प्रीमियर लीग में. और सबसे अच्छे वो जो मैच विनर हैं, सबसे टॉप पर अगर हम टीम जासिफ के प्लेयर्स का जो प्रदर्शन देखें, टीम जासिफ के खिलाड़ियों का अगर हम कंट्रीब्यूशन देखें सेमीफाइनल तक पहुंचने में, तो उसमें टॉप पे मैं रखना चाहूंगा अजीम काजी को.
Yes, absolutely. And I have seen this, the beauty of having so many match winners in your side and not relying on one or two players. That is the problem with so many teams which have been a part of this year's BPL. They're relying on one or two teams, and once those two players are dismissed, well, or they are thrown out of the attack if they are bowlers, well, the team falls and it fails miserably. But it's not with Team Jasif, and having that exuberance of youth and that experience as well in the form of the man who's leading them, having the experience, a wealth of experience, international experience, national experience, and now playing with these local players, that sets them apart from other teams. And that is the beauty that Imran Ganai, he was off colour in the remaining matches of the tournament. Once the big stage presented itself, he came up nicely, scored a 50 in the previous match, and now he's looking all set for another one. Imran Ganai, 26 of 20, promoted up the order, and that's once again good captaincy skills, match awareness, game awareness, and backing up the player who's doing wonderfully well in the previous match. And now these will be back-to-back 50s if he gets to another one, and that will be a match-winning performance taking Team Jasif across the line into the finals.
शाहिद अली, एक विकेट इनको मिली थी शुरुआत में, लखन भारती को आउट किया था और अब अपना तीसरा ओवर डालेंगे राउंड द विकेट्स बाय हाथ के अजीम काजी के लिए। अजीम बाजी खेले हैं इस साल बीपीएल में। जल्दबाजी बिल्कुल भी नहीं है क्योंकि मैच हाथ में पूरा आ चुका है। हम कह सकते हैं 90% मैच आपके हाथ में। अब कोई चमत्कार ही यहां से एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स को मैच में वापस लेकर जा सकता है और चमत्कार क्रिकेट में मुझे लगता है उतनी पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं होती है मिरेकल्स की। 97 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर, और जैसा कि आपने कहा ट्रिब्यूट जासिफ हसन को फाइनल में पहुंच गई, लगभग पहुंच गई है। यहां से अगर ये रन्स अब तो आसान से दिख रहे हैं टीम जासिफ के लिए, और कम से कम हम फिलहाल इस मैच के रिजल्ट को छोड़कर वो पीछे क्या हुआ लीग स्टेज में, क्वार्टर फाइनल्स में, मेरे ख्याल से ये काफी था एक ट्रिब्यूट पेश करने के लिए जासिफ हसन को, जो हमारे बीच नहीं रहे। इस बार ऑन साइड में घूम कर खेला गया शॉट, थोड़ी नीची थी ये गेंद और दिशा दिखाई वहां अजीम काजी ने। 1 रन के साथ 98 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर, 56 में 44। शाहिद अली और लेफ्ट हैंडेड स्पिनर्स का एक रोल रहता है, हमने पहली पारी में देखा, हमने कल देखा, ज्यादा दूर की बात नहीं करेंगे, कल हमने देखा रॉयल गुडविल क्रिकेट क्लब उन्होंने अपने लेफ्टीज से कैसे काम करवाया। अखिल को इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया गया था टीम में, पहला ही मैच खेले थे, डेब्यू वो भी कर रहे थे कल। ये डेब्यू ना आउटसाइडर्स के लिए काफी तगड़ा हो रहा है। कल हमने देखा अखिल ने इस मैदान में डेब्यू किया, बल्ले से रन, गेंदबाजी में 3 विकेट्स, मैन ऑफ द मैच। आज आपको लखन भारती वो काम करते हुए दिख रहे हैं, तो हम कह सकते हैं कि यहां के यंगस्टर्स, यहां के लोकल्स, यहां के उभरते हुए खिलाड़ियों के लिए इंट्रोड्यूस कराना आउटसाइडर्स को, ये उनके मोराल को हाइक कर सकता है, ये उनके एक्सपीरियंस में और इजाफा कर सकता है, उनको सीखने को बहुत कुछ मिलेगा।
That's 100% outsiders, the players from outside the state, some from Delhi, some from Rajasthan, coming and making an impact in this tournament, displays those skills and the skill set and the mindset with which they approach the game, and the younger players and the players who are playing alongside them can learn some cues and take some cues and take those lessons as to how the game should be approached. Muneeb Munaf finally has been introduced into the attack. He has been the wicket taker for Team Elegant Strikers in this tournament, and he has taken a number of wickets, but introduced quite late in this innings. Surprises me and surprises one and all here at Nilindrus Cricket Stadium. He has been the leading wicket taker in this lineup. Muneeb Munaf, 15 wickets in 6 matches from Elegant Strikers, and the average is outstanding, 9.53. Can he pick up a couple of wickets? Can Elegant Strikers make a match out of this? Still 44 odd runs needed from the remaining deliveries. They need 45 from, beg your pardon, apologies, 42 from 54. 11 overs have been bowled. Team Jasif's 100 is on the board. They're 100 for 2. Azim Qazi is 17 of 14. Imran Ghanai playing an important cameo. An important innings, 27 of 21. Muneeb Munaf bowling between the umpire and the stumps. Bowls those medium pace, military medium pace deliveries. And the batsman trying to clear the boundaries here. Since the boundaries are bigger, he gets a lot of wickets. And he has got a very good slower ball as well, a very good yorker as well. But he's bowling spin in this innings, since he was introduced quite late. 101 for the loss of 2 in the 12th over. Team Jasif, they are bossing this game at this stage. Azim Qazi and Imran Ghanai stitching a partnership, 31 of 25 so far. Muneeb Munaf, can he pick up a wicket? out of nowhere. That's a lovely shot on top of the bounce, looking to come back for 2. That's well fielded. Elegant strikers' fielding has been good, and since they have a lesser number of runs on the board, the captain, the body language shows that their shoulders have drooped out. That's a quality shot, inside out. Well fielded once again. This time the batsman will come back for 2. These two batters relying on cricketing shots, not hitting the ball aerial, not trying to go for the glory shot, and that has been effective so far. 104 for 2 with a ball to come in the 12th over. Shot will fall in no man's land. The fielder comes around, the batsman limited to just 1 to finish over number 12. 12 overs completed, chasing 142. Team Jasif against elegant strikers, a 105 for the loss of 2 wickets. 37 from 48 should not be a problem, unless they have a brain fade and lose too many wickets in clusters, and then elegant strikers come back into the match and make a match out of it and win it out of nowhere and punch their ticket straight into the finals against Royal Goodwill. Well, it will be a miracle, but cricket has seen so many miracles happen in the past. Can there be a miracle? 37 from 48. Imran Ganai and Azim Qazi going strong with a 36-run partnership, and Shahid Ali is going to bowl over number 13.
13वां ओवर और उनका ये आखिरी होगा. 3 ओवर में 17, 1 विकेट. ठीक ठाक गेंदबाजी की है. खूबसूरत उनका बॉलिंग एक्शन. इस बार हवा में खेला गया शॉट. खिलाड़ी नीचे सेटल होने की कोशिश तो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन गेंद गिरेगी नो मैंस लैंड में. एक बात यहां से जरूर हम ऐड करना चाहेंगे मुनीब मुनाफ के बारे में. मुनीब मुनाफ, उनका जो पर्सनल, उनका जो इंडिविजुअल परफॉर्मेंस रहा है, हम कह सकते हैं कि वो विनिंग कॉज में नहीं गया है. जो उन्होंने रन्स बनाए हैं, विकेट्स लिए हैं, वो विनिंग कॉज में नहीं गया है. सुल्तान वॉरियर्स बारामुल्ला के साथ इनॉग्रल मैच में 4 विकेटें, मैच हार गए. उसके बाद रॉयल गुडविल क्रिकेट क्लब के साथ 38 रन, 3 विकेटें, मैच हार गए. JK11 शोपियां 4 विकेटें, 30 रन, मैच हार गए. एक मैन ऑफ द मैच सोपो स्टेलियंस के साथ है मुनीब मुनाफ का, लेकिन बंदा कर भी क्या सकता है. अपनी तरफ से जो उनको करना है, अपना इंडिविजुअल जो परफॉर्मेंस वो दे रहे हैं, वो टीम के हित में है, वो टीम के ही पक्ष में है. लेकिन बाकी खिलाड़ियों का, जैसे कि 3 ओवर पहले आप बात कर रहे थे कि आप जब एक ही प्लेयर पे रिलाई करते हैं, जब आप एक ही प्लेयर पे निर्भर करते हैं कि वो ही सिर्फ हमको मैच जिता कर देगा, तो आपकी टीम का जो आगे जाने का सफर होता है वो उतना बेहतर नहीं होता है. आपने देखा नेट रन रेट की वजह से ही एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स भी क्वालिफाई कर चुके हैं क्वार्टर फाइनल्स में. लीग स्टेज में सिर्फ 2 मैचेस ये भी जीते थे, और उसमें एक मैच में मैन ऑफ द मैच थे सोपोर स्टेलियंस के विरुद्ध मुनीब मुनाफ. और बाकी प्लेयर्स का यहां से एक रोल रहता था कि वो भी अपनी गेंदबाजी या अपने बल्ले से कुछ रन्स करके दे, या गेंदबाजी में विकेट ले. जहां आपके बल्लेबाजी में सिर्फ मुनीब मुनाफ, उमर निसार और अहमद भांडे ने रन्स बनाए, गेंदबाजी में या तो मुनीब मुनाफ विकेट लेते हैं या फिर ओवैस शाह विकेट्स लेते हैं. बाकी खिलाड़ी कर क्या रहे हैं, टीम किस प्रकार से फिर डेवलप करेगी एक बड़े इवेंट में, ये तो मुश्किल बात है.
I agree 100%. I need to have the players backing up each other, playing important cameos, backing your bowlers, the fielders, and having plenty of match winners. Nowadays, the cricket has become a different game altogether. End of the over, a decent over from Shahid Ali, but understandably so. The two batters, they don't want to take a risk at this stage. New batter suddenly eats up, chews up deliveries, and the pressure is back. So they don't want to take a risk. That's why they're playing safely. 13 overs completed, 107 for 2. Just 2 runs came up that over. And Muneeb Munaf is going to bowl from the media centre end. Danish Hilal. It was the dismissal of Danish Hilal at a very wrong time. Otherwise, the score would have been past 150, even 160, and in the vicinity of 170 as well. Because the way Sakib played as a finisher's role, his role was okay, but it was the middle order that and the top order that was too fragile, and they lost wickets at regular intervals. Now Munib Munaf back with his run-up, back with the pace, and bowled a good delivery first up. Batsman trying to force it up the back foot. Munib Munaf has been a dibbly-dobbly kind of a bowler, bowling those medium pace deliveries. A batsman losing their concentration because they don't take him serious sometimes. Try to go after him, lose wickets because of the bigger boundaries here. And this is crisply hit. That will be a boundary. No need to run for that. Nobody is catching that. Imran Ganai on top of his game smashes that in front of mid-wicket and picks up an important boundary. Out of the crease, a step hit in the air, in the gap, one bounce for 4. This is turning out to be yet another classic innings from Imran Ganai's 32 of 25. Waits for the ball, slower delivery. And once again, laces out a brilliant cut shot and picks up back-to-back boundaries. Plays late. That is the hallmark of a quality batter like Imran Ganai. Look at that shot. Waiting for the ball to come and just placing it. No need to run for those. That was a brilliant shot. 2 boundaries. And then that wide slip down the leg side. Imran Ganai, 36 of 26, laced with 5 boundaries, 116 for 2 Team Jasif. They're doing it, and they're doing it in some style. They need 26. Once again, trying to use the pace. And we have seen in international cricket, Babar Azam trying to use the pace and play that shot. That has been his favourite, and that has been the cause of his dismissal so many times. Good forward defensive, solid block by Imran Ganai, taking his time. He knows that the run rate is only 4.22. He goes after it. Sweet connection, and he finds the distance as well. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4. "14 overs completed. Team Jasif well on course to punch their tickets to the finals of Bijbehara Premier League Edition 5. Royals, the royalty of Royals is waiting for them, and it will be a heck of a final. 22 from 36. This game isn't over yet. Imran Ganai, what about those 2 shots? Those 3 shots. One towards mid-wicket, one towards point, and the other one in the direction of square leg. 40 of 29, 6 boundaries, an absolute match winner and a delight for his skipper.
जी हाँ, जितने रन्स बाउंड्री से आए हैं लगभग उतने ही रन सिंगल्स डबल्स में लाए हैं, जो कुछ अलग दिखा आज। एक खूबसूरत दृश्य है। हमारे कैमरा पर्सन्स इन चीज़ों को भी आपकी स्क्रीन्स पर लाने की कोशिश करते हुए आपको थोड़ा सा नेचर के नज़ारे कराते हुए 120 पे 22 चाहिए। इमरान गनाई काफ़ी अंडररेटेड है ये लोकल क्रिकेट में, लेकिन जब इनकी बल्लेबाजी पे एक नज़र दौड़ाते हैं ना, तो ये काफ़ी टैलेंटेड बल्लेबाज हैं। ये एक परफेक्ट मैच विनर हैं। और क्या उम्मीदें समाप्त हो चुकी हैं एलिगेंट स्ट्राइकर्स की? साकिब को लाया गया है, सीधे बल्ले से ड्राइव कर दिया हवा में, वाइडिश लॉन्ग ऑफ के खिलाड़ी को काफ़ी दूर से आना पड़ा और 1 रन तब तक। मुझे इमामुल हक की याद दिला रहे हैं ये बल्लेबाज। थोड़ा सा इनका जो स्टांस और स्ट्रोक खेलने का तरीका है वो लगभग मिलता जुलता है इमामुल हक पाकिस्तानी बल्लेबाज से। 121 पे 2। इमरान गनाई 40-29 गेंद में 52 रनों की पार्टनरशिप। 2 पार्टनरशिप्स आपको मिले इस बार। ये करारा प्रहार है, वाइडिश थर्ड मैन बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर, एक और चौका। इमरान गनाई और इनकी ट्रेन एक सही पटरी पे निकल पड़ी है आज नीलंद्रुस से सीधा फाइनल्स में। रॉयल्स की रॉयल्टी के सामने एक चैलेंज बनकर खड़ा होने के लिए इमरान गनाई तैयार हैं। यहां टीम जासिफ को उनके सामने एक बड़े फाइनल में इस बार बड़ा शॉट, लेकिन डिस्टेंस ज्यादा मिला नहीं। खिलाड़ी आ रहे हैं दूर से और ज्यादा दूर गेंद गई नहीं जितनी ताकत लगाई थी इरशाद भाई इसमें।
Have a look at the previous shot. Not an easy shot to play. Waiting for the ball, riding the bounce and playing it all along the ground using that pace. It reminds me of Harmanpreet Kaur, the captain of Indian women's team. He plays that shot too often, and that shot isn't an easy shot to play and execute. But Imran Ganai, full marks to that, waiting for the ball and just lacing the bat onto that. As easy as it looked, and the ball sped away to the boundary for 4. The next shot, he was trying to go downtown, but it came off the toe end of the bat. That's why it went up in the air. So a couple of more runs have taken this total to 127 with 2 more balls to come in this over. Saqib was brilliant in his first over, but then he gave away runs. Under 19 player, youngster, still learning his art, but the way he batted, that's the reason that elegant strikers put up something like 141 on the board. Imran Ganai, 45 of 31. This man has nerves of steel. Slower ball, goes extra cover and goes brilliantly, and the ball beats the field on its way to the boundary for 4. Imran Ganai, that is a beauty to end that over. He's on 49, 15 overs completed. Team Jasif, they need 11 from 30 balls. 49 of 33 came at a stage when Hilal Coloured was dismissed in the very second over. And look at the man, the way he has approached this innings. Fearless batting, no ugly shots, no ugly heaves. He has played the ball on its merit and he has played proper cricketing shots. Captain of Team Jasif, Parvez Rasool, might be a very happy man having these two in the side, particularly Lakhan Bharti with both bat and ball, and now Imran Ganai and Azim Qazi. Munib Munaf with some spin, driven elegantly past cover down to the boundary. The batsman will take a single. And all eyes now on Imran Ganai. He's on 49. Will it be back-to-back 50s for Imran Ganai? This is the 15th over. They need 21 from... They need 10 from 29. This is the 16th over of the innings. Good delivery. Almost getting the better of Imran Ganai on that occasion, who was trying to use the pace and then at the last moment played it middle of the bat. No harm done, still on 49 of 34. Munib Munaf. Outside the leg stump, wide signalled. Hear the signal, he has to re-bowl that. Fine leg was inside the ring. All he had to get something on that and the ball might have flown away to the boundary. And this time he has picked up the boundary, and that's the 50. Back-to-back 50s. Take a bow, man. Well played, Imran Ganai. What a batsman. What a player. Team Jasif marching on nicely. They are sitting pretty. Now they need 5 more runs to win this. An innings of high quality. An innings of class. An innings of caliber. Imran Ganai, you beauty. This time walks into the shot, and now he's walking and ambling across for a single. This is the confidence the man has. Now they need just 4 from 25 balls to finish this and be in the finals. Team Jasif doing it brilliantly and doing it the way they would have liked it. Azim Kazi, can he finish it on this innings, on this delivery? Can he finish the match? And can he see his team cross the line? 138 for 2. Crisply driven, elegantly driven on the offside. This has been a partnership to remember for ages. 70 of 55, 16 overs done. It's 139 for 2. Team Jasif need 3 from 24.
24 गेंदें 3 रन और एक बड़ा फाइनल मुकाबला लोड हो रहा है रॉयल्स के सामने टीम जासिफ। क्या किसी ने यह कल्पना की थी कि टीम जासिफ फाइनल में पहुंचेगा? जिस प्रकार की शुरुआत हुई थी उनकी, किसी ने नहीं। हमारे कॉम बॉक्स में हमारे एक और इंग्लिश कमेंटेटर जुबैर ने ये प्रेडिक्ट किया था पहले ही। शायद उनकी जो धड़कनें हैं वो धड़कती थी शुरुआत से ही टीम जासिफ के लिए। और यहां आज परवेज रसूल की कप्तानी में टीम जासिफ, क्या हम परवेज रसूल को घोषित कर दे इस ग्राउंड का बादशाह? क्योंकि पिछले साल फाइनल्स में, इस साल फिर से फाइनल्स में, लेकिन वो फाइनल्स में आप हार क्यों जाते हैं? क्या उसका रीजन, क्या उसका कारण यह होता है कि आप का जो आपकी सिर्फ बॉडी ग्राउंड में होती है, बाकी चीजें उन चीजों को देखती रहती है, आपका दिमाग उन चीजों में लगा होता है कि फाइनल अच्छे से होना चाहिए, आपके गेस्ट्स, आपकी जो तैयारियां हैं, आपकी जो बाकी चीजें हैं?
I don't think so, because what BCA has done, Bijbehara Cricket Association, they work as a team, they work as a unit. So, yeah, that might be a factor, that might be on the back of his mind, but the performance that the other players put in those finals was dismal. And that is that, the stamp of authority on this, and the ticket into the finals to play against the royalty of royals, Royal Goodwill versus Team Jasif in the finals of BPL Edition 5. Imran Ganai ends this in some style. A 6-over square leg finishes with 60 of 39. Azim Kazi 28 of 29. What a partnership, a match-winning partnership, and that's it. For Team Jasif, it has been a journey worth to remember, and it will be a fitting tribute. They win this match convincingly by 8 wickets, and they have marched on into the finals of Bijbehara Premier League Edition 5. The toss, let's give a quick summary of this match. The toss was won by Team Jasif. They decided to bowl first. On the back of some cameos, particularly Saqib laid down in the order 31, 25 from Danish Shalal, Omar Nisar 21. They were able to score 141 and all out in 20 overs. The bowling department, it was Lakhan Bharti Mankash, 4 overs 24 runs, 3 wickets. Zishan Zuhur, as always, 2 for 12 from his 4. Azim Kazi, 2 for 25 from his 3. Supported ably by Parvez Rasool, 4 overs, 28 runs and 1 wicket, and Faisal Dar 1 for 9 from his 1. It was Team Jasif chasing 141, lost an early wicket in the form of Hilal Coloured, but a partnership between Lakhan Bharti and Imran Ganai, and then between Imran Ganai and Azim Kazi, with Imran Ganai topping the scoreboard with 60 of 39, Azim Kazi 28 of 29 remaining not out, and Lakhan Bharti Mankash 43 of 26. It was enough for Team Jasif to win by 8 wickets and march and punch their tickets into the finals of Bijbehara Premier League Edition 5. Congratulations, Team Jasif. We will catch you up with the post-match presentation down under, with Zubair doing the honors of post-match presentation. Stay blessed, enjoy your time. We will meet up with live action in the finals of Bijbehara Premier League Edition 5. Right then, it's time for the post-match presentation of semi-final 2 here at Nilendrus Cricket Stadium, Bijbehara. It was Team Jasif up against Team Elegant Strikers, and in the end, Team Jasif won it convincingly by 8 wickets and punching their ticket straight into the finals of BPL5. In the post-match presentation party, I have got Mr. Mohammad Ashraf Sheikh, the Honourable Member of BCA, and the Chairman of BCA, Mr. Bashir Ahmed Salru, to give a couple of awards. First, I will start with the Player of the Match for an outstanding all-round performance. 43 runs with the bat and 4 overs, 3 wickets for 24 runs. It is none other than Lakhan Bharti. He is the Player of the Match for today's semi-final. And now, as always, the top fan of the match to be given away in every match, and to present the award, it is Bashir Ahmed Salru, the Honourable Chairman BCA, and he will present the top fan award to Umar from Bijbehara. And with this, we conclude the post-match presentation down under here. It's looking like a decent all-round option for Team Elegant strikers. Nice youngster to be backed up and one for the future. For the men in red and blue, Ahmed Umar Bande will be keen to pick up wickets up front with the new ball. That is beautifully played because of those Friday praise. Now Hilal Khaled. Hilal Khaled has only one way. He knows only one way. Trusting the bounce and timed it beautifully for a 6. This time he goes over the top. One-hander. Long on. No, mid-on is up inside the ring. He's got a fielder in front of square. Shout for LBW. They're pleading. Will they go upstairs with this? He was trying to sweep. Was the slower delivery attempted? Wicketkeeper signalling that the impact was outside the off stump. Hilal Khaled is looking to hit every ball out of the park. He launches it. That's gone up in the air. The fielder in business, and he has taken it cleanly. Wicket tucked away nicely. Has found the gap. The fielder is after it. Should be a very good option. He's trying to dot the balls in. Shout on, but was missing the stumps. It's a good decision, and this time the impact is outside the off stump. They are pleading. Over number 4, Awais Shah. That's a sweet connection. No need to run for those. Ball straight out of the screws. Next delivery. He once again goes over the top. Back-to-back 6s underneath the bat and dislodge the stumps. Lakhan Bharti goes again. Clears the man inside the ring. Munib Manaf. And to eye that mid-wicket region. Have that man on the boundary. That is easy pickings. Has that gone?
और जितनी भी तारीफें करें ना आप अंपायरिंग की वो कम होंगी. जो भी डिसीजंस अभी तक आई हैं, रिव्यू जो भी लिया गया है, और इस बार एक चौका ओवैस शाह को मिली थी वो सफलता, जिन्होंने पिछले मुकाबले में भी 4 विकेट हासिल की थी. इस बार खूबसूरत शॉट है. उमर निसार 21, गौहर 4, ओवैस शाह 11, दानिशलाल 25. और इस बार ये खूबसूरत शॉट है. एक्स्ट्रा कवर क्षेत्र में 4 रन. हिलाल कलर्ड जल्दी आउट हो गए. थोड़ा सा दबाव रहेगा अब शायद टीम जासिफ पर, क्योंकि हिलाल कलर्ड ने आदत सी डाली थी. इस बार ये बड़ा शॉट है इमरान गनाई के बल्ले से.
His runs, getting some freebies on his way. That has sat up nicely, and that has been that a captain has, not spoiling the form and the talent that a player deserves. Missing the leg stump on that occasion. He was trying to maneuver it to the onside. Lakhan Ganai got in this match on the back of a 50. A very important innings. Another bad delivery. That has gone up and that has gone straight into the hands. The under-19 Saqib taking an important catch that deserved to be hit out of the park. He could have hit it anywhere, but he hits it straight down the throat of the field. Ganai got in this match on the back of a 50. A very important innings. Another bad delivery. That has gone up and that has gone straight into the...
जब 8 विकेटें हो तो ये बहुत आसान दिखेगा. टॉस पे बात करना चाहिए. इस बार ये खूबसूरत शॉट है. फाइन लेग अंदर था, गेंद बाहर है. फिलहाल दोनों टीमें काफी तगड़े अंदाज में पूरे बीपीएल में देखने को मिली है. दोनों टीम मैचेस जीते हैं.
Yes, 100%. And that is a sweet connection. That's going out of here. In the slot. Planting.
ये भी जीते थे और उसमें एक मैच में मैन ऑफ द मैच थे सोपोर स्टेलियंस के विरुद्ध मुनीब मुनाफ. और बाकी
Play him serious sometimes. Try to go after him, lose wickets because of the bigger boundaries here. And this is crisply hit. That will be a boundary. No need to run. From Imran Ganai's 32 of 25. Waits for the ball. Slower delivery. And once again is only 4.22. He goes after it. Sweet connection. And he finds the distance as well.
Ganai 40-29 गेंद में 52 रनों की पार्टनरशिप. 2 पार्टनरशिप्स आपको मिले. इस बार ये
Slower ball, goes extra cover and goes brilliantly, and the ball beats the field. All he had to get something on that, and the ball might have flown away to the boundary. And this time he has picked up the boundary, and that's the fifth. All he had to get something on that, and the ball might have flown away to the boundary. And this time he has picked up the boundary, and that's the 50. Back-to-back 50s. Take a bow, man. But the performance that the other players put in those finals was dismal. And that is that the stamp of authority on this and the ticket into the final. Because of those Friday praise. Now Hilal Khaled. Hilal Khaled trusting the bounce and timed it beautifully for a 6. This hander long on. No, mid-on is up inside the ring. Hilal Khaled is looking to hit every ball out of the park. Should be a very good option. And he's trying to dot the on, but was missing the stumps. It's a good decision, and this time over number 4, Awais Shah. That's a sweet connection. No need to run for those. That has gone straight out of the screws. Next delivery. He once again underneath the bat and dislodged the stumps. Lakhan Bharti goes again, clears. To eye that mid-wicket region, have that man on the boundary.
और जितनी भी तारीफें करें ना आप अंपायरिंग की, वो कम होंगी. जो भी डिसीजंस अभी तक आई हैं, रिव्यू जो भी लिया गया है, और इस बार एक चौका ओवैस शाह को मिली थी वो सफलता, जिन्होंने पिछले मुकाबले में भी उमर निसार 21, गौहर 4, ओवैस शाह 11, दानिश लाल 25. हिलाल कलर्ड जल्दी आउट हो गए. थोड़ा सा दबाव रहेगा अब शायद टीम जासिफ पर, क्योंकि हिलाल कलर्ड ने
his runs, getting some freebies on his way. That a captain has, not spoiling the form and the talent that Ganai got in this match on the back of a 50. A very important innings. Another.
जब 8 विकेटें हो तो ये बहुत आसान दिखेगा. टॉस पे बात करना चाहिए. फिलहाल दोनों टीमें काफी तगड़े अंदाज में पूरे बीपीएल मैचेस जीते हैं.
Yes, 100%.
ये भी जीते थे, और उसमें एक मैच में मैन ऑफ द मैच थे सोपोर ऑस्ट्रेलियंस के विरुद्ध मुनीब मुनाफ.
और make him serious sometimes. Try to go after him, lose wickets because of the bigger boundaries here. From Imran Ganai's 32 of 25 is only 4.22.
गनाई 29 गेंद में 52 रनों की पार्टनरशिप. 2
slower ball. All he had to get something on that, and the ball might have flown away to the boundary. But the performance that the other players put in those finals was dismal, and that all he had to get something on that, and the ball might have flown away to the boundary. And this time he has picked up the boundary, and that's the 50. Back-to-back 50s. Take a bow, man. Well played, Imran Ganai. Slower ball goes.
Ganai 29 गेंद में 52 रनों की पार्टनरशिप. 2
is only 4.22. From Imran Ganai's 32 of 25. Waits for the ball. Make him serious sometimes. Try to go after him, lose wickets because of the bigger boundaries here. And this
is ये भी जीते थे, और उसमें एक मैच में मैन ऑफ द मैच थे सोपोर ऑस्ट्रेलियंस के विरुद्ध मुनीब मुनाफ, और बाकी मैचेस जीते हैं.
Yes, 100%.
फिलहाल दोनों टीमें काफी तगड़े अंदाज में पूरे बीपीएल में. जब 8 विकेटें हो तो ये बहुत आसान दिखेगा. टॉस
Ganai got in this match on the back of a 50. A very that a captain has, not spoiling the form and the talent that a player deserves. His runs, getting some freebies on his way.
हिलाल कलर्ड जल्दी आउट हो गए. थोड़ा सा दबाव रहेगा अब शायद टीम जासिफ पर, क्योंकि हिलाल कलर्ड ने आदत सी डाली थी इस बार. उमर निसार 21, गौहर 4, ओवैस शाह 11, दानिश लाल 25. एक चौका ओवैस शाह को मिली थी वो सफलता जिन्होंने, और जितनी भी तारीफें करें ना आप अंपायरिंग की वो कम होंगी। जो भी डिसीजंस अभी तक आई हैं, रिव्यू जो भी लिया गया है,
to eye that mid-wicket region, have that man on the boundary underneath the bat and dislodge the stumps. Lakhan Bharti goal straight out of the screws. Next delivery, he once again over number 4, Owash on but was missing the stumps. So good decision, and this time the impact is outside the off stump. They are pleading. Should be a very good option. And he's trying to dot the. Hilal Khalid is looking to hit every ball out of the park. Left-hander, long on. No, mid-on is up inside the ring. He's got a fielder trusting the bounce and timed it beautifully for a 6. Because of those Friday praise. Now Hilal Khalid. Hilal Khalid has a new ball now. Left-right combination. New ball now. Left-right combination. Lakhan Bharti opening the bowling and now opening the batting as well. Hilal Khalid is off the mark and it will be Lakhan Bharti on strike. Saqib. Because of those Friday praise. Now Hilal Khalid. Hilal Khalid has on trusting the bounce and timed it beautifully for a 6. This hander long on. No, mid-on is up inside the ring. He's got a fielder in front of square. Hilal Khalid is looking to hit every ball out of the park. Should be a very good option. And he's trying to dot the balls in. Shout for L. On but was missing the stumps. So good decision, and this time the impact is over number 4, Owasha. That's a sweet connection. All straight out of the screws. Next delivery, he once again underneath the bat and dislodged the stumps. Lakhan Bharti goes again, clears the man inside the. To eye that mid-wicket region, have that man on the boundary. That is.
और जितनी भी तारीफें करें ना आप अंपायरिंग की वो कम होंगी। जो भी डिसीजंस अभी तक आई हैं, रिव्यू जो भी लिया गया है, एक चौका ओवैस शाह को मिली थी वो सफलता जिन्होंने पिछले मुकाबले में उमर निसार 21, गौहर 4, ओवैस शाह 11, दानिशलाल 25। हिलाल कलर्ड जल्दी आउट हो गए। थोड़ा सा दबाव रहेगा अब शायद टीम जासिफ पर, क्योंकि हिलाल कलर्ड ने
his runs, getting some freebies on his way. Necessary captain has, not spoiling the form and the talent that a player deserves. Ganai got in this match on the back of a 50, a very important innings.
जब 8 विकेटें हो तो ये बहुत आसान दिखेगा। टॉस पे बात करना चाहिए, इस बार ये खूबसूरत शॉट है।
Ganai got in this match on the back of a 50, a very important innings. Another bad delivery.
जब 8 विकेटें हो तो ये बहुत आसान दिखेगा। टॉस पे बात करना चाहिए, इस बार ये फिलहाल दोनों टीमें काफी तगड़े अंदाज में पूरे बीपीएल में देखने को मिली है। मैचेस जीते हैं।
Yes, 100%. And that
ये भी जीते थे और उसमें एक मैच में मैन ऑफ द मैच थे सोपोर ऑस्ट्रेलियंस के विरुद्ध मुनीब मुनाफ, और बाकी
make him serious sometimes. Try to go after him, lose wickets because of the bigger boundaries here. From Imran Ganai's 32 of 25, waits for the ball, is only 4.22. He goes after it.
गनाई 29 गेंद में 52 रनों की पार्टनरशिप। दो
Slower ball, all he had to get something on that and the ball might have flown away to the boundary. And then, but the performance that the other players put in those finals was dismal, and that is that the stamp of because of those Friday praise. Now Hilal Khalid. Hilal Khalid has only one way. He knows only one way, and he gets the maximum. What a shot that is. Too full on that occasion, and Hilal Khalid was ready for it. Holding the pose. The head position was still. Hands through the ball. Trusting the bounce, and timed it beautifully for a 6. This time he goes over the top. 1, 2, 3 bounces into the boundary and extra cover for 4 more. This is typical Hilal Khalid approach to the innings. A 6 followed by a boundary to finish over number 1 on a very fiery note. What a start this has been by Team Jasif. They are 12 for none after the first over.